Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. My brain just kicked on. I just realized what we're doing. I just realized where I am. They kidnapped me. Help! Please save me. No.
Get over it.
It's all chaos energy
Give us the
right
ransom.
now. Is something up?
I hear feedback for some reason.
Same.
Yeah, we can turn.
Are computer speakers on?
Oh, they might be.
It had to be you.
Thank you.
It's probably me.
There we go.
Welcome, everyone. We did not talk about any announcements, so I don't think I'm going to do any for the fear of saying anything that we're not ready for.
We have announcements.
I disagree.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Anyone who is solid on an announcement that we're ready to talk about, take it away.
It was your push. Go for it.
Yeah. We're affiliates now, everybody. Hooray! Yeah, we just made Twitch affiliate. So,
Can I say it?
yeah.
Feel free to like and subscribe.
You can bring that
You
bell.
literally can.
Yeah, we're in the midst of figuring out also what that means because we kind of just got the invite and we're like, hey, let's do it.
Let's go.
Done. So we are working on getting you all of those sweet, sweet benefits that you get when you are a subscriber. But to
Easy there, Tiger.
Professionals.
but if you want to prepare for yourself for that, drop a sub.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
the sub. How does this work? I don't know.
All right,
Click the
you
button.
lost it.
Click the
Here.
button.
We're figuring things out.
We're getting there.
Any other things
Fun
we're wanting to
things.
announce?
Coming your way.
I think the only other thing that I have while you were going is for the next 2 weeks, we will be missing two of our players, Brittany and Zach. Because of that, we'll be taking a bit of a pause on this game. We'll be doing a couple one-shots. This next week, we will be doing a one-shot that Daniel will be DMing
Wait, that's
for.
next week?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's next week. Yeah, next week.
You knew that.
No, I didn't.
We
I still
know-
know it was like 2 weeks away.
We know very little about this beyond join us for a bit of a heist mission. So we'll be getting in, getting what we need, and getting out, and it will be that easy, I'm
Or
sure.
die trying.
Or die trying.
Which is
the
the likely outcome.
That's the most likely.
They're gonna make it out totally fine. It's guarded by puppies and kittens.
Exactly.
Yeah. Last time, I got eaten by an Eldritch Horror.
We got it coming.
Space heist.
I'm so jealous.
Have they seen that yet?
No,
I
that
never
was before we started.
That was
recording.
a testing.
Can we put it out
Which-
someday?
No,
We
it has copyrighted music
yes,
on
it
it.
does. That can never be aired.
I thought about bringing that, changing it and bringing it back.
Yeah.
That means Frop can come back.
I believe
And Shenanigans.
everything we've got. So without further ado, I would like you all to please sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans! And welcome back. Previously, on the Obsidian Winds journey, you'd finally made your way to Nekrovska, Wolfgang's hometown. Making your way inside the massive dome of darkness that enshrouded the city, you navigated quickly and deftly on the back of Kailas in his Fearstalker form, narrowly having him run off the leash by the whispers about him.
Oh, run off the leash?
Yeah.
We're not going with that.
You were quite literally
You were
tied
absolutely-
up.
And you liked it.
I had a greater calling.
Still do. You begin to make your way up the Baranov Tower, reaching its pinnacle to destroy or at least turn off whatever it is that is creating this darkness that is impeding your time in this space so much. Getting up there, you were greeted in darkness by Wolfgang's brother, who greeted Wolfgang and impaled him in the spear.
Only way you know how.
As lights shone on the situation, revealing that his brother was not necessarily fully in control of his own faculties. In fact, was being completely controlled and puppeted by something that had made essentially a hideout of corpses further out on the balcony
Yeah, that was gross.
of this space. A scared, terrified creature with a surprising amount of power behind it.
Make the noise again.
No.
Okay.
It
You'll
was
have
not,
to watch that episode.
It was not nearly as deafening as I was expecting.
Yeah. Oh, good. That's good.
It's
Small room.
Still creepy.
Yes.
Oh, it was creepy. I loved
Good.
it.
I love that. I have more things on the horizon.
No.
You also found the contraption that seemed to be permeating this darkness over this space, with a disintegration attempt to try and burst through whatever energy it was creating to protect itself and keep itself safe. Nesta saw a glint, a moment to try to get in there, to make some sort of connection. Busting through that space, Nesta called upon her mother. Not intentionally, of course, but created a window for her to visit. Landing and turning the space around into a starry landscape, illuminating the space and removing that insane amount of magical darkness. You were able to destroy the puppeteering corpse and also destroy the Shadow Stone at the center, disintegrating it completely, releasing Nesta's mother from that moment of concentration. You began to chat and converse. Wolfgang pulling his brother's body out of the wreckage nearby.
It helped.
Chrysandria, Nesta's mother, saw fit an opportunity to remedy some unjust moments, stitching his body back together, giving Nesta an opportunity to cast a revivify spell. With the offering of a Pegasus wing and essentially Pegasus boots,
He became a Pegasus.
he became a Pegasus. And now you shall ride him into battle.
I'll ride him into battle.
Finally, someone else is
my
getting
God.
ridden.
You can get yourself an ASMR one of these days.
I opened the horny gate. You were successful in bringing him back, though he is a little changed.
For the
These orangish wings that now permeate off his back, though did dissipate upon regaining a bit of consciousness for himself. And it is in that moment that we come back. You have helped your brother up. He has embraced you in that moment. Caldradan had entered the scene, descending past the darkness, landing on the ground and letting off a can of whoop ass on whatever it was that's down there. You can still hear him fighting somewhere in the distance.
We can see now.
It is regular darkness in here.
Yeah,
So
we can.
now basic rules apply.
I mean, it's not pitch black. I can see.
Kinda, yeah. It's still really difficult.
Sure.
We're still humans here.
But those of us that
Speak
have
for
dark
yourself.
vision.
Those of you who have dark vision,
No, I mean,
see 60 feet
Well,
at disadvantage.
actually.
I cast light on my axe. Does it stay up for 6 seconds or longer?
It stays longer.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay. Kind of looking around at the group. I imagine we're now all gathered up.
Fuck.
Well, on to the next one.
I do believe we need to accomplish the thing that we came to the tower for.
Yeah, right.
Didn't we just. Oh,
I need to
right.
go.
Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, we kind of lost the stairs in the collapse.
Oh,
Did
shit.
did Moon Mom move enough of the rubble to make it so that the stairs are now accessible?
Not currently, but maybe with a bit of time and muscle.
I could just fly him down there.
I could just climb down there.
Yeah, but I imagine we
well.
want to go
I'm a
together as a group because,
Though I am having a hard time seeing in this darkness.
yeah.
Ideally, and I mean, if there's a way, it may benefit us to hole up for a while and regain our strength.
I have a great idea. Who wants to ride a griffin?
Yeah.
That's only one of you.
I mean,
Okay. I
sure.
fully expected more people to be interested.
Sorry,
If-
I'm a bit exhausted, but
many
getting
people
off my feet sounds good. Your brother pipes in.
If you're offering,
How many people are you planning on putting on that poor beast?
I mean, it's good one at a time. It's not going to be that bad.
Oh.
Well, you know. So, I start ferrying everybody down who can't just fly on their own.
Okay.
Imagine you just
down to the base of the tower.
My heel.
Yeah.
Okay. This will take a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
A couple 100 feet
Okay.
up and down.
How long is that going to take? Would you say?
We'll come to that in a moment.
I'll mage hand give it pats.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Professor, you hop on. Wolfgang, on back as well.
All right.
You
I've
feel
flown
the
this
muscles flex.
for all of 10 seconds, so
Basically an expert.
let's see how
Show
this
me
works.
what you've learned.
We also can't see. Neither can.
My axe is glowing.
Yeah, it's got light on.
Oh, right.
I can see.
He's a nice little beacon.
Okay,
Love it.
go.
It's a great plan.
Roll me an animal handling check.
I should probably do that. A 9.
9. Actually, I think you have a telepathic link to it, don't you?
I believe so.
As yeah. You don't have to do that. This isn't a wild beast that you just tamed. This is a magical item that's just like, yes, master.
Okay. Does it talk like that?
No, it doesn't.
They all sound like Oz.
yeah. This is just Oz in griffin form.
So yeah,
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be traveling.
I'd like to imagine
He took your money, got a ring of polymorph.
he does the gallop to the edge of the tower, jumps off, and just free falls.
Kind of putting wings out to make it not such a jarring descent downwards.
Okay.
Descending. While you're heading down,
Mm-hmm.
what is everyone above doing?
It's Griffin's movement speed.
I think it's 50.
Fast as fuck, yo.
Is Nesta's
80.
mom gone?
Yes. She did phase out, essentially.
I'm gonna start looking.
Though it did not look like it was of her own volition. She was in the middle of having conversation with Nesta and she.
Are there any more like people who are
Tons. There was a whole mountain of them.
are any living still? Like
None of them are moving currently, no.
Hmm.
But there's bodies on the ground.
I'll examine them and see if there's any signs of life, and if there are, I'm gonna do spare the dying on them.
Okay, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
I'm gonna do some rummaging.
Okay.
Through their goods.
Sure.
One person's like trying to heal.
Yeah.
This is what we call flipping the coin.
Yeah.
12.
12. Most of these bodies have been dead for a while. Some of them varying. Most of them look like they've had the muscles in their body have almost like withered away.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go up and put like a hand on Nesta's shoulder and go, "You saved Wolfgang's brother from being dead. He was dead, and now he's not.
It's right there.
And I know you want to save all these people, but what you did was pretty badass, and I don't think you should feel bad about it."
Thanks.
I do know, I appreciate it. He's got like his head between his knees.
How you feeling, buddy?
Like shit.
Are you hungry?
No,
Do you need water?
I don't know yet. I've never come back to life.
How long were you dead?
What day is it?
Sunday?
I guess it's Sunday.
Well, I died on Tuesday.
I remember because
I didn't feed my goldfish.
Okay.
Yeah, we're worried about the goldfish right now.
I'll give him my water skin and say, drink slowly. We don't know how your body will react.
Your organs could be fucked up.
Yay. You know just how to calm me down. He begins to drink the water.
I'm just
You
walking
two.
with
Landing.
You said a few hundred feet down, right?
A few hundred feet, yeah.
And it's Griffin's got 80 feet movement speed, so what,
80 foot?
30 seconds one way?
At least, yeah.
Because it's roughly 500.
Yeah, it's tricky because movement speed doesn't account for like getting momentum and fighting gravity. So like,
Yeah.
there's those aspects that I'm essentially, since we're out of combat, there's some new things that will be
Yeah.
taking a bit more time.
Trying to
It's
gauge.
not an elevator.
Just trying to use my key mind.
Totally. Yeah, you two land.
I told you I could.
You're
fly
now
this
at the
thing.
entrance.
I didn't actually tell you, but I did.
Well, if you had told me, then yes, you would have been right.
You don't remember if I did?
Of course.
Anyways, hold the fort. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Looking around. Anything worth
Step-
noticing?
Roll a
that
perception check at
seems
disadvantage.
dangerous?
I'll roll as well.
Also a disadvantage. Nice.
11.
11. Not seeing too much within the immediate vicinity, though you do hear the roaring of a dragon in the distance.
How distanced are we thinking is that roaring of the dragon?
I'm going to say with a 4, you're not entirely certain.
Excellent. What direction? That way?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's towards the Kolofsky wall.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
That's totally where we're going next.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I will hop off and then kind of like next to the door, not going in. 'Cause I don't want. It's a door, right?
Yeah, it's a dual doors that would
Okay.
open.
Then stand next to the door and just sword and shield up.
If
ready.
you need, you go in. The staircase that we took up, that staircase keeps going down. And that is, I imagine, how we're going to get to our other friends.
All right.
I'll be back.
Yes. And I will second wind.
All right, healing up a bit.
Riding.
With a natural 20.
What'd you get a natural 20?
On an investigation
for
check.
rummaging.
That's so dumb.
I'm an asshole.
Not just the bodies, there's other stuff around here.
Yeah. I know.
Mostly that.
Loot that body.
You find 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
Both of them regular. You find on one gentleman like this really nice gold locket that he has. And then on another body, you also find a scroll of magic missile.
Top of your head. Love it.
Natural 20 for looting.
Yeah.
Like, let there be loot.
Love it. That's a cantrip, right? Or no, first level spell.
Magic missile?
Yeah.
First level, yeah.
I'll like pull out the scroll as I'm kind of looking it over, like, hey, Cable.
Yeah.
Let's put that in my. Question for you. While you're working on that ship,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gonna do some upgrades. Do you think that ship would be capable of, I don't know, flying through a hurricane?
Oh, look, the one you
Flew into.
Yeah. When you got beat up
No,
by.
he was there for that.
Yeah.
Got hit by a tree. It wasn't really...
I mean, it's possible. The engine that I'm locking in there is theoretical at best in terms of what it can do.
theoretical. I can work with theoretical.
No harm in testing it potentially.
All right, just something to keep on your mind while you're down there tinkering away.
Right. Worth a shot.
Put push in my pocket. So I'm just kind of moving through the bodies while talking with them.
I like to think this is like checking the pulse, says a prayer, walks away, and then Kylos comes over and takes his pocket. Just perfectly in sync. You land up top, Wolfgang.
Who's next?
Me.
All right, hop on.
All right. He hops on.
Wait, is this
Cable.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much does Cable weigh?
He's relatively light. I'd say he's
Froggy, you're coming with
maybe
you.
a little over 100 pounds.
Hooky dookie!
I thought Raekwyn was getting upset.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's mad about
I was
that.
waiting
What's
for her
she
to
mad
just.
about?
Before I jump on though, I would love to check out what the corpse animator thing, what the deal with him was. Why was he such a little bitch?
That would have been a question while he was alive.
Yeah, but
Somebody didn't cave in his chest.
any mark of Gregor on him?
I'm sorry, I killed the bad guy.
Anything that gives motive or reason or
Okay.
other than like he's here to be a bad guy.
Yeah, you can make a couple different checks here.
Yeah.
You can do a general investigation check or a medicine check.
I'm better at general investigation.
Okay.
You find a note to his loving family.
Uh-huh. Saying this is why we disowned you.
Because
12.
12. Looking them over, sparsely clothed, except for that sack that is essentially functioning as almost like a diaper. Do you reach down?
I'll give the over the clothes pat first.
I was gonna say I'm not letting you on my griffin if you do that.
There's nothing in there. I already looked.
As you pat over, there's no reproductive organs.
Oh, good. Okay, then I'll
like
reach
you.
in.
Smooth.
One of my
It
kind.
all
Checking
seems
for
familiar.
dicks. Are we checking for dicks? What's
Apparently.
going on?
Dick check.
Going up towards the upper half of the torso, skin, lithe body, pointed ears. Could have a descendancy that's elvish in nature, possibly, though you're not entirely certain. Sticky, matted, greasy, oily locks of hair, though few and far in between. It almost looks like it didn't grow out of its head. They were like put in.
So this is something that was a creation rather than...
Maybe, yeah.
A natural
It could have been an abomination transformed.
Okay. No visible connection to Lord Gash or anything like that.
No. A little bit of pointed ears, but beyond that, no, not really.
Okay. I'll prestidigitate my hand, ewy,
I was gonna tell you.
and hop back on.
Okay.
What'd you learn about our little friend there?
Ewy.
Do you explain everything that he just said?
Yeah. Mostly through different onomatopoeic grunts.
I was just wondering if
Do I understand what you
while
say?
they were having that conversation,
It's
I could
mostly
maybe
just
try and steal
a
the
gist
scroll
of
that
leh.
he found.
I'm going to say with a natural 20, you never saw him pick it up.
But he mimed going like
He
this.
did do that.
And then putting
I
it
didn't
away.
do anything at the start.
What's your passive perception?
He rolled to
Why
find
does
it, not
that
to hide
matter?
it.
Fair.
Exactly.
Your
My
passive perception.
Passive
I actually have it
perception
here.
is 13.
It's 13 now.
It's always been 13.
For some reason, I thought it was 10. I'm going to bump that puppy up.
I think because...
Wow.
Didn't you take
You did take,
proficiency in perception
Gotcha,
recently?
okay.
Yeah.
Please roll me sleight of hand if you were trying to keep it away.
No.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Keep it away from her.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
I will explain to you the stitched
Natural
in
19
constructed
for a
nature.
21.
Retroactive. You didn't
Dumb
see
as you're
it
dumb.
get picked up.
That's balderdash, but okay.
Reagan, what's that? Well, as I was saying, Cable.
Automatically hits.
So you're saying it was a creation?
Yeah, I think whatever that guy is in the clock tower that you said makes
It's
things.
Victoria's father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Really, really happy that we're doing this.
Let's hustle.
All right.
As we just
Eventually.
sit and wait while we're being flown.
You eventually land, dropped off with the professor. Professor, it seems all quiet so far. Well, not quiet, but nothing's approaching
Yeah.
currently.
All right.
Cable hops off.
Another 30 minutes of this. Let's go.
I say, should we start heading down now and then the rest catch up?
I got your back, bud.
No. I think you should wait one more
Oh, so now we're waiting. Okay.
group of people.
Okay.
Carry on.
Flying back up. Is anyone else doing anything currently?
Can I also look at that tower that the jewel was put into?
Like the contraption?
Yeah.
Sure, you can give it a once over.
Yeah.
Investigation.
13.
13. Looking it over, there was a central core that was powering it, since currently inactive, inert. And then there's a lot of runic designs that you're not really certain what they mean or what they say.
Cool. I'm gonna start kind of graffitiing them to so that they can't be.
Oh, sure,
reworked.
marring them?
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You just start, just
Just gonna turn them into dicks.
In general,
Might as well.
In general, go ahead and make me a strength check
Okay. Not gonna
because you're
be
carving into metal.
14.
It's not terrible, but this might take you a little while if you want to do like a really good job.
I mean, can I just use Eldritch Blast and be like,
Sure. Striking through, you just anyone out there just sees Kyla's going nuts on this machine.
You see, it just turns into the S that everybody drew in middle school.
Yeah.
Amazing.
As you land up top,
Everything is calm. Cool.
Quiet. Collected.
Why are you doing that?
Don't.
Stop doing that.
Ewy.
We're in the middle of something here.
I don't like when you make that sound.
Yeah, I don't like when you breathe.
Can you just take it
It's
down
like
a
that's a
notch?
lot of damage.
those down on the ground.
Oh no.
What's up, bro?
As you're
Thank God.
standing there, kind of keeping watch, begins to get a little bit quieter. Before you hear, yeah, turning and looking at Cable, who currently has a hand sticking out of his chest. A shadowed claw, one of those shadows, have snuck up behind you and has struck
Even though
Cable
we're
currently.
Or I mean, our backs are up against the wall.
Yep.
Is
Oh.
it coming through the wall?
Yep.
Ugh.
It like claws through and moving out of that space. I would like both of you to roll initiative.
Everyone's got this.
You have a lot of spells still, right?
No! Pretty much just level 1 spells.
Why did we send the squishy wizard down there?
I'm a tank.
To be fair, we set the fighter down first.
You did, yeah. It's partially why this is happening, because I'm like, they can do it. Oh, that's
It's just one. I can do it.
Cable's dead.
I'm not rolling my professor dice today. Level 1 on initiative.
Ooh, Cable got
Sovereign dice have been
6.
treating me pretty well.
I'm coming with it.
Professor, what'd you get?
1.
Oh,
Good.
1. Pro.
1.
6.
6.
I got a natural 1.
You tie with Cable, so I will let you go first.
Yeah.
Do you add initiative bonus even on a 1?
Oh, yeah.
2.
2.
Does it make a difference?
Essentially, if like they got a 2 straight out and you got a natural 1 plus 2, you would just go
Yeah.
below them. Okay, and that's Frog. I'm gonna go into a little bit of combat music. We'll be doing more theater of the mind for this one, rather than a full map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, coming into this moment, top of the round, it is the Shadow's turn. We've got a 9. Kind of digging through Cable and flying out of his chest, you see as some of like the muscle in his body begins to atrophy, and it turns, looking at you all, and will continue to strike at Cable.
It has eyeballs?
I mean, it's got like this hooded face to it.
Oh, creepy.
Dementor.
Kind of, yeah, but a lot smaller. That does hit.
If only Cable was kindness.
Yep. That's another 3 points of damage to Cable.
Stop that.
Leave him alone.
That's my boy.
It's more about his strength.
Yeah. That's a 4.
You can tinker. He just won't be lifting the engine parts.
Yeah, true. Sorry, I did not mean to roll on D&D Beyond.
I wasn't paying attention to that, so that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you watch as, like, that one singular strike just sapped a ton of strength out of him, and he, like, drops down onto his back and is just, like, looking at this thing in absolute horror. Okay, moving forward to Frogman, you're up.
Yeah, so approximately how many feet am I away from this dude?
Oh, like 10.
10.
Not
Okay.
even.
Cool.
Maybe
So
7.
I will, okay. I'm gonna, action lightning lure to pull the shade to me. And that'll be a strength save on your part.
Okay. Terrible.
Great.
Not even double digits.
Nice. So it gets pulled directly up to me, so 10 feet towards me.
Lashed and gripped forward.
And that'll be 13 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
As I channel my inner sky god. And then without breaking my melee with him, I'll strafe around him.
Okay.
So that I'm between him and Cable.
Okay.
And then I will shove Cable, bonus action telekinetic, shove him further away.
He's
from-
gonna choose to fail.
Yeah.
Like
I
he
don't
resisted
even think
right
he
now.
has the strength to successfully resist anyways.
Yikes.
And he just kind of
Yeah,
rolls
so
to the side.
Shove him away from the danger for 5 extra feet.
All right.
And I'll say, Get to safety. We'll find you.
Cable's turn. He's gonna action dash. Actually, he's gonna action disengage, and he's gonna.
He doesn't have to. He's moved 5 feet away.
Well, he needs to move actually closer back towards the entrance now. He's gonna action disengage, move closer towards the entrance, open the door, close it, and is.
I'm pretty sure those things can go through walls, but that's cool.
He's going closer to his target now. All right, Professor, you're up.
I am going to move and swing around to the other side so that way I am flanking the creature.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Get that extra +2 to hit.
Can't get away.
22.
22 totally hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay,
Ignore poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pissing over there?
Ooh, that is 20
I will not
points
leave
of
this room.
damage.
20 points of damage. Spotlight's on you.
I just run over and draw my blade, bring it up as it's kind of like scraping the ground as I'm running through, and just slice where its head is.
It lops off into the sky, and rather than plopping onto the ground, it dissipates into the shadow, and the rest of the body deteriorates.
I'm gonna look to Frognan. Inside now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kick the door in and
All right.
get eyes on Cable.
Cable's flying. They're dead.
Cable's actually in the stairwell and is like, just you can barely see his eyes. He's
Aw.
just poking through, looking
Little
up.
white fur. poking
Yeah.
out. Aw, what a cutie.
So I actually have
Best hates.
my other shield
I think Brittany hates him.
because I have my original shield and then my boomerang shield.
Mhm.
So I'm going to toss Cable my shield.
I'm curious if he can use one.
I think as an artificer.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, fucking. He'll take and lashes it on and feels a little more secure. His AC is now 15.
Yay.
Better than a 13.
He almost has my AC.
Almost. Ow. That sucked.
Yeah.
Compassion. Frogman's greatest ally. Compassion.
He was the one who struggled to say sorry to this man.
Oh, that's right. He did have to. Both of you, wasn't it?
Yeah, take this. You need it more than me right
Okay,
now.
maybe
And
not
I'll give him a
does have
potion
to.
healing.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it
Yeah.
in case you gotta get me conscious again.
Fair enough.
He's an important enough NPC. I'll have him have death saves. Yeah.
Um,
Come
well,
on now.
either we wait in here for more things to show up, or we head down.
Yeah? Well, he'll know where we went when he comes back and we're not there, right?
I mean, he did tell me that it goes downstairs.
All right. Longstrider.
All right.
Let's make haste.
Plus 10. You begin to make your way down.
What else am I gonna do with first level spell slots?
Do you want me to take point?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll take the rear so
Yeah,
Cable's in
Cable
between
will be in
us.
the middle. Sounds good. Coming back up to the top of the tower, landing. Who's next?
Who's next?
And you have your brother up here as well.
Yes.
I'll go.
All right. Hey, Ranglin,
Yeah.
want to take a flight down?
Yeah.
I will say over the course of time, you managed to bring the rest of your
Fantastic.
team down there. I needed to see who went the first two, because that's who's going to fight this. So you begin to make your way down. You defer easily enough that they've probably had it inside. With your passive perception, you recognize a scrape on the ground when you see one, or scrap on the ground when you see one. There was definitely a bit of fighting that happened here.
I would relay that to the group.
Fuck. Okay, well, everybody in. Let's go. I kind of like look at the griffin.
Are we all down there now?
Yes.
Okay.
I just needed to see who were the first two down there, because
Yeah.
they were going to be the fight.
Griffin has like 5 or 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like 6 hours.
I
Because I think it's 7 hours in total, and you just summoned it.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 minutes
I think
ago.
it's 5 hours as well.
5 hours?
But I have to double check. Anyways,
Yeah.
I kind of like rub him on the neck and go, all right, well, go back to the roof and keep low. Talking to a bird creature. To get used to that. All right, heading in.
As you begin to descend down the stairs, we'll catch up with the main group.
We're the main group.
Yeah!
You're the forward group.
The advanced group.
Descending
I'm a
downwards.
protagonist.
All protagonists.
I'm the main character now. This is my city.
Descending down, you eventually do reach the bottom. Proceeding ahead of you is a hallway. At least this is what you initially see. Off to your kind of right hand and left hand side, there seem to be a couple of different walls of iron bars.
It's prison.
Seems that way. At least a holding cell. A couple of them, maybe 4.
Well, take it slow. Look in each cell.
Slow and steady. Stay alert. Cable, keep your head down.
I think no lights, yeah?
I can see fine.
Yeah. Just stick with us.
Just gonna hold on to you, whatever this is.
My jacket or something.
Yeah.
When you said we're caught up with the main group, did you mean we all literally caught up, or did you mean
Not
you're,
just yet.
okay.
You're a little behind. I was just moving the scene to them, since they'll be interacting with people first.
I'm just, again, slowly moving shield up, sword at point, and just checking as I come up to cells.
Roll perception check at disadvantage.
I would love to help action him on all of this.
Oh, sure. Roll straight roll then. I need to figure out how to scroll down on this new computer. 12. Okay. Crossing the first cell, you see a half-elven individual who's currently laying on the ground, eyes closed, a bit curled up.
Not recognizable.
You didn't interact with them very often, but this was the chef on the ship.
The chef.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should we find? I'm whispering.
Yep, that's fine.
Should we find Victoria first? Do you think?
Victoria's not here.
Victoria's not here, but let's
Right.
see,
Oh yeah, she's at the wall.
let's see if we can
Thanks, memory.
find any sign of Avery or what's his fucking name? The engineer?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, yeah.
It was Jeffrey.
Wow.
Okay, I
Brendan's
was like,
best friend.
I was waiting for that.
maybe Jeffrey.
Yeah. And if we find any way to maintain tension on these locks, I'm pretty handy with shenanigans.
Indeed, you are. Let's keep looking around.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Sam, shut the fuck up!
Oh.
Hello?
Shut the fuck up! It's Brognan, shut the fuck up!
Nice to meet you, Frognan. Shut the fuck up.
Sim, where are you?
Further down.
I'll slowly make my way down.
You hear some other people begin to kind of like wake up a bit. The individual, the half-elf, is also beginning to stir as well. It seemed like they were just sleeping. Moving further down off to the right-hand side,
paranoid right
you
now.
see a little bit of light as those shining, that singular shining arcane eye
But it's
is
red.
present. Yeah, and a gun. And a gun. No, Sim's usual Lego hands are present. And kind of rolls up to you and just, hi! What are you doing here?
Long story short, we're here to rescue you.
Oh.
And take back the ship.
Oh.
Um,
Avery's over there. Who's currently now like up against the bars, beaten to shit. Just black eye, like he kind of gives you like this weary smile, and you notice like some teeth are missing. He's just like, gentlemen,
we're glad to have found you.
Gable.
Where would they keep keys or any kind of tools, whatever?
They kind of just locked us in here and left. Some wiry, freaky-looking old man. Most of the guards moved away once some crazy chaos kicked on upstairs or something.
That was probably us.
Maybe.
So we have a small window of opportunity, it sounds like.
For the time being, yeah, some of those shadowy fucking guards.
How do these locks look?
Roll investigation check. I would say it's around this point that the rest of you descend down into this room. You see the professor who's currently looking over a lock.
29.
29. The locks don't seem too hard to pick necessarily if someone knows what they're doing. I'll say also with a 29, like Pirates of the Caribbean with the proper leverage, you could probably just like pop these doors off, though it might make a lot of noise.
With that, I see him kind of fiddling with the lock, and I kind of walk up. Hey, watch this. I take my axe and put it underneath, and just like Pirates of the Caribbean, basically try to pop it out.
All right, go ahead and roll me an
Roll
athletics
together
check.
We cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you said athletics?
Yes.
18?
18. You need a little more muscle than that.
I'll help.
Help me out.
Roll with advantage, or you can both roll individually.
21.
21's enough. You just this massive metal upon metal creaking sound, lifting off that door, falling to the side. Avery comes
I've done this
walking
before.
out.
That was loud.
In the back right-hand corner is a body laying on the ground.
I'm gonna move over to that body.
You recognize this individual immediately. It is Jeffrey. Not moving.
I'm gonna push past and I'm gonna go, Jeffrey! and see if there's anything I can do for him.
I'll
check his pocket.
You know,
Don't touch Jeffrey!
you know, kind of how like in the Mummy, like saps the moisture out of the body, kind of like that.
There's no
This
signs of
this
life.
body, yeah, it looks mummified almost.
Yes.
Nesta!
He had his strength dropped to 0.
Yes.
Nesta, help Jeffrey.
Spare the dying.
Works on those who aren't already dead.
Wait, he's dead?
He's dead. There's
like
no life in this
A
body.
husk.
The fuck?
You're kind of leaning up against.
Is this because
some
of your wish? Is Jeffrey dead because of your wish?
No one knows anything about that.
I don't know what you mean.
Avery leaning up
What a weird
against some of the metal grating, just didn't speak a word. Kept his mouth shut the whole way through.
I'm gonna get up angrily and go see if I can pick the lock of Sims.
Yeah, you get
So-
over there. Go ahead and roll me a thieves' tool check.
Thieves'
Dexterity.
tool or-
Dexterity. It'll be your dexterity
Not sleight of hand or
modifier
anything.
plus your proficiency twice, essentially.
Do you have extra thieves' tools? I can pick the rest of them, or we could tag team.
Yeah, I do. I have 2.
You do?
Yeah.
Can I borrow?
Yeah.
So I'll be tag team
Yeah.
and
Go ahead and roll.
I'll give Jeffrey his last.
17?
17. Easy enough.
Can I get
opening up the
some
door.
guidances
Hold my
as
axe
well?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that seemed quieter.
How many cells
There's
are
only
there?
4 cells. One of them was upheavaled.
So he'll get the other, and then I'll try for the 4th.
Sure.
Solid nat 1.
Nat 1.
Oh no.
Thanks for lending me these thieves' tools.
Please roll.
Did he
me
break
a,
them?
One.
please roll me a d20. On a 10 or lower, they snap.
I'm not using that right now.
Oh.
Another nat 1.
Her
Okay,
snap too.
well,
No. Snap, snap. Oh!
I don't think I rolled above a 3 so far today.
Yeah, your thieves' tools just breaking
Thanks
off.
for letting me these.
They
No.
were broke when I got them.
I rolled an 18 for my second one.
18 for the second one. Easy. Easy. Some of the easiest locks you've ever picked.
And then can I try and go over and
You
pick the
can.
one
The
that-
DC's a little higher because there's
Okay.
metal stuck inside of the hole.
Oh, 14.
14. You kind of inch your way past, but you might have approached this at the wrong angle. You're not getting to that last.
Okay. I'll
That
take it
last
out and I'll
bit.
go, Wolfgang.
You could try again, but you risk breaking them.
I'm not going to break them.
Ness, let's do this.
Spending some time. Roll with advantage.
19.
19. The hinges on these things are rusted. It's making it a bit harder to slide these things out.
Froghead, prestidigitate the rust off of that.
Can I
Sim
cast-
comes rolling
can I
out.
cast mending on it?
Wax on?
Press it to digitate a bit away, and if you want to do a bit of mending,
Could you mend the thieves' tools?
I don't see
Dominic
why
like,
not.
fuck.
I don't see why not.
I'm going to be holding them like all sad.
That's literally what Mending is for.
Yeah, it repairs mundane items.
Did she fix it?
Yep. That's what mending's for.
Can I borrow those again?
If it can repair a wagon wheel, it can repair thieves' tools.
I'd love to borrow those
In
again.
that case,
Get out of here.
give that another shot. Pick that lock. You got
I'm gonna
this.
put him in my pocket and try again.
While
About 30-ish minutes have passed by this point.
Do we get a short rest?
Not after 30 minutes. And you're not resting. You are trying
Yes.
That's
to
fair.
pull bars off of things.
I would love to, as she's lockpicking, pickpocket her these tools.
Go ahead and make sleight of hand. What is
I
happening?
didn't get to make a sleight of hand check on my pickpocket.
As they're doing all of this,
I pickpocket.
I want to tap on his brother's shoulder.
Yeah, he would be down here. There's no way he's being left up top. He's kind of like still in the doorway, just leaning, stairs ascending upwards.
Yeah.
He kind of looks to you and,
You look like shit, darling.
they feel like shit.
Here, drink this. It might help.
Uh,
Potion of healing.
roll medicine check.
That's his way of saying he doesn't need that. That's not what's wrong with him.
I thought you come
He's-
back with 1 hit point when you revivified.
I'm bringing him to full. He's
Oh.
currently suffering points of exhaustion.
Oh, okay, no,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah.
Here, take these drugs. No.
Here's some luminescence.
I wanted to check in with Avery and see if he needs any healing.
Okay, what'd you get on your thieves' tool?
I rolled a 2 for a 9.
You get stuck in there again. You can try again.
Okay.
But you risk breaking them. Not that it's mostly.
Wait, did
mostly
he
what you're-
succeed in stealing my other
I
pair?
don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
Mostly what's being burned here. You're not going to lose the thieves' tool, but you are burning time.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try one more time.
Guidance.
You get an extra D4,
Sweet.
and the DC's just a little higher, so that helps.
Well, she's healing Avery also.
24.
To him.
That's more than enough. Yeah, you move past that little hiccup and unlatch, swinging open. Sorry. Let me go in order.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything right now.
No, I'm just chatting with him.
I let free the last cell.
Mm-hmm. Wolfgang.
No, I'm watching basically.
Okay. Frog in.
14 to steal from her.
Oh, it just beats your passive. Yeah, you
Wait, I forgot. I do have a set.
roll a deception check. Please roll me insight.
Can I watch? Am I watching? Oh, it's dark in here, but I have my light on.
14.
You do have light on.
10.
You recognize those thieves'
Can I
tools.
take them out of his
Wait, but
hand?
please, you already have a set, and I'm
What are you up
proficient,
to,
and I never got
Nesta?
to use them.
Hey, buddy.
Who are you referring to?
Bravery.
Oh, okay. Avery.
Bravery.
I want to healing word him.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll some healing.
I only
for him.
gave them back to you because I respect you for stealing them off of me.
Nobody steals from me.
What's our special thing with healing? I should know this.
You just get an extra die of healing.
So
So even at first level, it's 2 of the healing die.
So that's 10.
Okay.
Are you all right? What happened?
We were interrogated. Once they knew we were associated not only with Victoria, but also you lot, Gregor came down and offered us his services. So
what does that mean exactly?
he'd ask a question, we wouldn't say anything, he'd hit us.
What kind of
Or
questions did you want
worse.
to know?
Who you are, what you're up to, why you're following Wolfgang. He was particularly interested in you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why is this coming as a surprise to you? You know why.
That's fair.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know why.
She said that to everybody? Okay. I mean, I know
Mom.
why. I was just wondering if we knew why.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair question.
I know why, but do we know?
That's what I said.
Let's not worry about that.
Yeah, it's kind of what I said.
They didn't find anything out?
Not from us, no. And Jeffrey paid the cost.
Bastards.
He was a good man.
One of the best.
Is there anyone else down here?
We got a couple more. Lask is dead, our high point. I think that's it. The rest of us are still here.
Did we ever pass by the ship? Do we know where the ship is?
Not currently, no. You do know there's another, that area where you were fighting, there's a walkway to the side where another strip is located on the other side of the tower.
Okay. So
I'm gonna gather my effects before we go anywhere.
we need to get you. Would I assume that that's where the ship is, based on my?
It could be. There isn't many locations to hold a lot of ships. Again, this was haphazardly turned into a skyport. It definitely wasn't built originally intending to function that way. There aren't a lot of places for the ship to hide. He kind of gets up and moves over to a crate that's nearby and just kind of kicks open the lock and opens it and starts handing out all the gear that was taken from them. You are handed a satchel of Jeffrey's belongings.
Anything I can do to help?
I know you two spend a lot of time together. His wrench is in there, so.
I'll use it to bang on things. In his honor.
In the strangest way, I think he'd appreciate that.
I really want your psychic blades to now be flavored as wrenches.
Psychic wrench. As you wrench their
in the honor
mind.
of Jeffrey. Get it? Wrench their mind.
He kind of flips his pistol around,
Cool.
rolls it, holsters it. It takes a minute for them to get geared up, but they are ready.
So the stairs all the way up is not necessarily passable. I have an alternative method, but it involves a griffin and you flying on it.
I mean, I got no issues with flying, but why are we heading up top?
That's where the
Cable
ship
hops over.
is.
It's just like, well, drags over with 4 strength currently.
Oh, buddy.
It's just like, we're gonna go to the top. We're gonna arcane engine inside the ship. Goes real fast. Get out of here.
What he said.
The ship is going to be our ticket out, and we need you all to get it up and running.
Or we kill everything else.
Now that I can get behind. I don't want to sound too mopey or anything, but y'all saved us. This ship's yours. And as is my work.
Excellent.
You
Well,
need
we can-
anything, you call, and I'll come flying through. As long as we can get that baby up and running.
We can revisit that whole thing after we're.
I do have a place I need you to fly to.
Oh God.
You can thunderstep wherever you want on the ship now.
Thank
Well,
you.
let's not damage the property.
Thank you for not divulging our information either.
Of course not.
Yes, it's good to know that we have truly trusted allies out there.
There are few and far to come by, but you can count us as one of them. While you guys are out kicking ass and doing your thing, we'll start fixing.
Thank
Start thinking of a name for the ship.
you. Ooh.
Yeah. What are usual naming
The
conventions?
Jeffrey.
I don't know. Personal
It's
preference.
got a certain ring to
Yeah.
it.
We're not calling the ship the Jeffrey.
I don't really care.
I like our obsidian theme.
So I
I do too.
come down. I might have called down my griffin. I don't exactly know how it works.
I don't think that griffin's fitting through.
No, I just land outside where it landed before.
You can just suck in its gut.
Didn't we make it to the ground level at one point?
Yeah, that's where I'm
That's where we're
calling
at.
down to.
You guys are currently below ground level at this point. You kind of went to the basement of this area.
Okay.
Kylus, how are you doing on magic?
Completely tapped.
I think it may behoove us that we take the time to get whatever rest of strength that we have before we go to this wall.
Oh, you have a counterpoint to that?
Oh, okay.
That dragon's attacking the city right now. It might be the only cover we get and the only opportunity we get to move through the city freely.
Well, that's a great point.
And that thing's going to tire out eventually. It's going to need a rest. It can't wipe out all the undead here, including that giant crow.
That's fair for me. An hour of rest, 8 hours of rest. It'll do the same. So
I mean, I'm all right to go, but
Let's go.
if you're fine,
This is a terrible idea. I love it. Let's keep going.
wait,
I have a little magic
what I
rest.
said was totally false about my resting capabilities.
You already said it.
I didn't
It
map it
counts.
properly.
Zach made an oopsie.
All right.
Maybe you should stay with the crew.
Nope.
You guys, this is going to be the most vital part of this mission, saving Vicky. Is there any way we can get these guys to the ship, maybe rest their cover for them while they start their work, and then recuperate a little?
We have one of two options. We either take the jump now and hope that we have an easier time getting in with the dragon covering us, or we wait, get some of our strength back, and then perhaps have a harder time getting in.
Once that dragon stops attacking, the undead will start moving throughout the city again, and they could find the crew at that point.
What's to stop them from finding them now?
They're dealing with the dragon. And it would give Gregor more time to get here, if anyone's contacted him.
Yeah.
The city's under attack.
No, I think you're right.
As far as I know, Gregor's not in town.
Who's to say he can't get here quickly, though?
That's a fair point.
With all this control of shadows and how these things move around, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point while we're walking through, he just...
Yeah,
That's-
that would be unfortunate.
Terrifying thought. What's your current HP?
Full.
Full.
34.
HP's full, actually.
66.
I'm tapped on everything else.
No, that was terrible. A little better. You get 7 HP back.
Just-
As you kind of see Sim is just like emitting a glow on your leg.
Oh.
Kind of like,
I still have some magic left, so.
I would save it.
yeah.
Well, I'm saying I feel good to move out.
Okay.
Are we going in with the same plan as usual? Just barge in, kick whoever's ass is in our way, and then come back to the ship?
When we try to stealth, it never works. So
I mean,
And, well, now barging in is a better option since we can actually see where we're going.
what do you think? You're used to hunting people, right?
Well, it depends on who has Victoria and what they're doing with her.
Well, the next place we're going to go is her house. Because that's where her dad is probably doing whatever fucking nonsense he's doing to her. And his face has a date with my fist.
Are we pretty sure he's fucking with her?
I am
In the worst
As
way possible.
close to positive as a person could be without
Well-
seeing something firsthand.
Maybe we can disarm him a little and fuck with him back.
Yeah? What do you got?
Well, I haven't really used a lot of my capabilities. I'm thinking I walk in the door as Victoria.
I like it.
Distract him a little. Maybe appear the way she was before. Can I manipulate? Like, if I've seen Victoria
Mm-hmm.
and I know she has, like, mechanical limbs and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
can I, like, is in my shape-shifting ability, can I, like, tweak it a little so that, like, I don't have any mechanical parts?
Sure, I'd allow it.
Okay.
She has an arm, like a regular arm over
Yeah.
here. You just inverse it, and you've essentially got your left.
Let's see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna shift into Victoria, what I remember for what I last saw her wearing, because I have my, what do you call it? My glamour studded leather,
Yes,
so I can
sure.
change my clothes as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna appear like a fully human version of Victoria from what I can see.
Kind of looking at you.
Notes?
Can you go younger?
Can I?
Can you?
Hmm.
I'm thinking like
Yes, I'll allow it.
15 years. Early 20s. 20 years old.
I'll just kind of assimilate into what I think she would have looked like 15 years younger.
Skinny up a bit. Remove some of the wrinkles. Get rid of some laugh lines. Brighten up the hair a bit. Gussy yourself up. It's pretty damn accurate.
I then describe exactly what her style of clothing at the time.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, flowing robes and gowns, essentially, but like fur around the wrist, fur around the collar, blacks, grays, whites, and a bit of red. A little accent.
Seen a lot of very weird things. This is very weird.
A perfect copy.
Can you turn into, like, anyone
let's jump that bridge when we get to it. Whatever the next plan, whatever
Why, Kylas?
Yeah, it's not important. Never mind.
whatever parlor trick you have up your sleeve for the next one. Let's worry about that then.
Unless you choose otherwise, Lauren, you will be speaking with the native accent of
Yes.
Nekrovskia.
Let's hear it.
Lukrovskia.
There
Nice.
we go. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but
I will try.
okay.
Not bad.
I do think this is a good idea, but I'm worried about you going in alone.
Oh no, she's not gonna go on alone. Let's do both plans. We bust in with Victoria, with a Victoria before she died.
I think you should give me a moment with him before you come in.
Sure.
I know it sounds
It
dangerous.
sounds super dangerous.
Well,
Well, could somebody go in with invisible with you?
I know it is not the best idea, but before I was killed, I was pretending to be on their side.
Oh.
Okay.
and then who was it that killed you exactly?
One of the shadows.
Why did they do that?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe they felt their use for me was over.
I could use a last little bit of energy to do a couple of things. I could make myself look shadowy, or I could turn myself and someone else or two external people invisible.
Can't you turn invisible? No. Okay. I thought you had that.
He's made me invisible
That's
several
what it
times.
is.
How many
Okay.
people can you turn invisible?
Currently, 2 people. It could include myself, or it doesn't have to.
Okay.
So I could make myself look shadowy, and 2 invisible people in addition.
It may work to all enter at the same time, and I will distract him, hopefully garner most of his attention, while you guys sneak in to try and find a way to free Victoria.
It would be nice if he didn't have the opportunity to use her as a hostage.
He's not going to use her as a hostage. She's going to attack us.
Who's to say that he's not going to use her as a bodyguard? The one hole is... I like where you're going. Just the one hole in it is that if she's already there with him.
Which if I had to guess, she's going to be there, and we won't know it until she's sticking a blade in somebody's back.
Let's get there and find out.
Okay, other plan before I really like that idea from Kylas is if I don't tap my energy with with invisibility, I might have one attempt to dispel whatever enchantment's on her.
Oh, that's a good point.
One attempt though, that's all I got.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Shadow form.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck that means to you.
Yeah.
You're in there as her. We're outside the door. I give you at most a minute before we push in and fuck shit up the way we do.
Perfect.
Do you still have your
Love it.
psychic link available?
Yes.
And if the spell magic doesn't work, I can cast sleep on her, knock her out.
Okay. If
These are
she's
great
weak,
ideas.
that'll work.
I love all of this. Let's get moving.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna link with Wolfgang because I'm gonna need you to
Oh.
help counsel me in what
I'll
to say to
fucking
him.
Roxanne the hell out of this. Let's
Okay.
go.
All right. And then who else wants to
I think
connect?
if I'm in there with you, it makes sense for me.
Okay.
Good to have somebody on the outside.
Okay. So Frognand, Wolfgang, and Professor. Let me see for how long this will be. 3 hours.
Just so we're clear, I am going to kill her father.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd be offended if you didn't.
Okay.
Oh, and if any of us have the opportunity, I think we should hold that strike for you.
Sure. Love it. As an action, I'm going to drink 2 healing potions. What's the healing on that?
Maxed.
I know it's 2d4
it's-
plus
So
2.
it'll be 10 healing.
10, so it's... Okay.
Reminder, if you use an action to drink the potion of healing, you get the full roll. You don't roll, you just get the max.
All right,
Does anyone have weave water anymore?
I'm drinking 3 potions.
I am going to I'm going to peer as Victoria from this moment on. I'm
Sure.
not going to change back or anything.
I'll assume as much, or I'll try to remember as best I can.
Okay. Let's go.
Lead the way.
All right, while you guys do that, we're going to start working on that shit.
Yeah, fly my mount up to
Hey, in case something starts going wrong, you hear noises. I will give. Yeah, I'll give to.
I'll take.
No, not to you.
Oh.
The monkey's name.
Cave.
Okay, well, I don't know why I blanked on him. I'll give him my 2 glyph of warding scrolls. It'll take a minute to set up, but if you hear noises coming for you, they act like bombs.
Yeah. I'll set him up.
Okay.
I'll set him up regardless. Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel great. Let's go do something stupid.
All right.
Isn't that just our motto?
Safe
It
travel.
should be.
Crew,
The
I want you up top this tower right now. He kind of picks up cable and starts walking.
I can see it now when we get back to Leminsa. The obsidian wins. Let's just do something stupid.
It's got a
Yeah.
certain ring to it. I like it.
I love that. It implies action.
And if we finish this city, it's the 3rd one this month we've saved. So
Sim rolls up to the stairs and moves sideways and kind of leans and takes each step sideways one at a time.
Boy, that's going to take you a while.
I'm used to it.
We're going upstairs too, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna.
Oh.
We're not wheelchair accessible here. I apologize. Something we'll work on in the future.
Sim.
as we're walking,
Beacon
I
of
will use
sunshine.
the Rod of the Pack Keeper to regain a spell slot.
The snake bites your vein, pushing its venom in.
Poison. It's poison. I want to upset as many of you as I can.
Wizards kicks down the door. It's poison!
We've already been through this. There is a poisonous snake.
It happens to be that.
You guys ascend up to the ground level exit. Moving out of the doors. Are we moving quietly? Or are we just moving?
We're moving.
Let's just move. There's a dragon wreaking havoc.
Yeah. Anyone whose attention we get, we'll just fucking pop off.
Okay.
If I see a shadow or undead coming in, I'll use my sovereignty to try and take control of them.
All right. Moving forward. I would like everyone here to roll perception checks. At disadvantage.
Why at this
Just
circle?
Because he hates us.
Kinda. I'm mad at you all. I'm
He's
not.
abusive.
I love you guys.
Well, I hate you.
Yay! There's gonna be a funeral today.
Yeah,
baby.
Get wrecked. What'd you get?
21.
21.
17.
17.
Fuck you, 17.
Woo! Okay.
Oh,
12.
That's not bad. All right.
The only one who rolled single digits.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's impressive.
That's
Good
pretty
job,
good.
guys.
He's
Yeah,
not.
you're kind of hustling throughout the streets of the city.
How long are we long stridered?
For an hour,
An
so we
hour.
probably have another 10, 15 minutes.
I
something
would say
that.
like 30 minutes or so.
Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah. Moving along, kind of narrowly darting in between. You see like a few problems present itself, but you kind of navigate from a different direction. It is a lot of things moving in a singular direction to deal with a very large problem that has entered the city. And you occasionally hear that blasting roar of Caldradan in the distance, kicking some ass and cleansing this land.
awesome.
Cleansing the fuck out of this
I'm gonna
land.
cleanse the fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna cleanse
Caltrans
myself.
intended.
Moving forward along, it wouldn't be Wolfgang, it'd be Nesta who notices it first.
It's always nice.
With a 19, of course she
perception.
does. You see that cliffside wall begin to present itself. But all these holes all over the place with different walkways that extend across to them, molded and carved out of the rock and stone within that space. This is the Kolofsky Wall, the main residing area for the nobility of Nekrovskia. You also see present, almost like a bath of shadow that is covering the ground as 1, 2, 3, 10, 12, 20, 40 shadows are beginning to form. You're at 60 now. Different ones forming in different shapes and sizes. Some of them a little slender with these shadow blades that they pull out. Others that kind of phantom form that extend upwards, elongating itself. You see a veritable unit of a militia standing in front of you before you hear coming from behind you.
Uh-oh.
Jesus fuck.
As you turn around,
Caldradan.
you see Bartolomeo and the ringing spears
Behind us?
walking through. Bartolomeo currently standing at about 14 feet tall,
What?
He's going.
Yeah, baby.
enlarged in his new form, in that with the giant runic symbols glowing on his body. Amongst the troops and units below are a number of different deep gnomes.
No! Bad idea, guys!
Maybe about 14 of them.
No!
Your sister among them.
So dumb.
How did they get here so fast?
Yeah.
They came to fight.
They might have left sooner than anticipated. Marching their way forward.
It's like a day and a half.
Just had a idea. Your sister, currently riding on the shoulder of Bartolomeo, walks up, standing strong, the ringing spears striking their salute. And Bartolomeo looks to you all and just, "We will take care of this," in a booming voice that echoes through the space. "Go. It is time to reclaim our city."
Is he freaked out by me? Is he gonna say something?
Looks to you and just, "I'm glad to see you were able to save her."
Oh.
It is. I'll explain.
Take the wool back. We will handle these shadows.
Looking at everybody.
Can't say no to a free
Yeah,
cut
yeah,
path.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Good work. Take care of business.
Piercing formation! As they move forward, creating a central focus point, and they charge forward, spears ringing against shields. Few deep gnomes charging in as well to back you
Why
up.
are you so sad? They're badasses.
Nope, they're
about
little
to get-
pathetic wimps.
They're about to get all their strength. All these strength fighters are just...
Well, actually, all of the Hollow Guard are dexterity-based warriors.
Hallguard's good.
So they're even more likely to die from having a strength stats.
So are you noticeably like? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just wondering, like, who's near me right now in formation. I know we didn't really talk about formation.
With
but-
team?
Yeah.
That's
I'd
up
like
you
to
guys.
always be directly behind you.
You're
I'll
not in
always
a
be near you
confined
whenever I
space, so
can.
you guys can be wherever you want to be within this space.
I would just lean over to whoever's closest to me, and I would be like, I tapped that.
Hopefully.
So who is that? Who he said?
Probably Reg. She knows already.
Sure,
so.
who knows?
Throw a sis in there.
I'll
Did,
say.
did I hear her say that?
Sure.
Kind of look back.
Charging forward, swinging his spear through a horde of these enemies, sending them flying in his giant form. You all take a different path,
Yay!
moving beyond as the ringing of those spears begins to lessen in the distance. You come up directly to the Klofsky Wall. One of the main elevators that are already set up, a wooden contraption that operates on almost an automated pulley system. Simple lever pull, and it will ascend upwards.
Shall we?
Yes.
Howdy ho.
You begin to ascend.
Give me that elevator fight. Give me that elevator
Right.
fight.
Auto turrets.
As we ascend, that's when I'm going to trigger my disguise self. And I'm going to make myself look like one of the shambling corpses that was controlled by the puppeteer.
Okay. Just degrading yourself a bit, lowering some of. I mean, yeah.
Get on my knees.
You disgust me, Frogman.
Bad frog dance.
Maybe I'm not using the right word. Decomposing yourself. That's what I was going.
Hey,
for. I was like, wait, what? Lessening that brightness in your cheeks, and you stop. Nothing nearby.
Okay.
Extending pathway forward.
I know
into
exactly
a
where to
hollowed out
go.
portion of the wall.
And it's going to be in this direction, and we'll make it there exactly how I know to get there, because I've done this a bunch of times.
It's true.
I also live around here. I'll show you sometime.
I'm
Sounds
super convinced.
What's that?
Sounds confident.
Yeah, I'm feeling super great about this. Let's go.
I mean, it's been quite easy so far, so.
God, I wish you wouldn't say stupid things.
Careful. We need to go invisible.
No, I think we decided that,
We're not going to do the invisible thing.
yeah, I best save my last burst for a chance at disabling any enchantments on her.
Gotcha.
Either way.
Okay.
Actually, with him leading the way, we'll take the rear.
I'll
Alright.
go right behind Wolfgang.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you, I don't know, I would do this myself, but it gives me pretty tapped. Can you make me a little smarter? If I try to dispel things and I only have one chance at it, sometimes I like to have as many advantages as I can possibly give to my intelligence.
Are you asking for
Oh.
guidance? What else can I do?
Do you have enhanceability today?
No.
Ah, maybe guidance right before we go in then.
Just need to get rid of my armor back. This.
Gotcha.
Because that only lasts a minute, but that would help.
All right. Oh, I can get rid of cable. Nice. There. You lived.
Hey.
For now. Brittany's ecstatic.
As
Yay.
we're going, I'm talking to Renguin in my mind, giving her like as many details about Victoria's family as I can think of
Mhm.
that are on this reference sheet that you gave me a year and a half ago.
Fair enough. I do have it up as well. I would like a marching order.
Wolfgang, Renguin, / Victoria.
I like to be right behind Wolfie, so I'll be the undead that escorts Victoria.
Are you after Wolfgang?
If we can walk side by side, Ren and I.
Currently,
then-
yes, you can.
yeah.
I'll bring up the rear.
I was bringing up the rear.
He did call it.
Sure.
He called the booty.
Sounds like
Good
Ness.
I'll be behind whoever's.
Sounds like Kai and then Prof. All right.
Is Wolfgang's brother with us?
Mm-mm.
No, he stayed behind.
He stayed
He
behind.
went with the crew to the ship.
Yeah.
Which we didn't
Good
say,
thing,
but
too.
I
No,
assumed
he's
immediately that's what he
This
was
is
doing.
main characters
He's,
only.
yeah,
He's a liability.
He's not a, yeah, pretty much. He's more of a problem than anything. Moving into the space, Wolfgang, do you have light up?
No.
Even with the darkness clouding your eyes, you know these hallways like the back of your hand. Moving through the space, twisting, turning, leading the team, before you do eventually come to the gilded doorway of the Baranov family.
Okay. Whispering. All right. This is it. Not gonna lie, I'm not really sure what to do next. I think you open the door. The coast is clear. Which I don't know why he would just be waiting in the foyer of the house. That doesn't make a lot of sense. We go to the laboratory, which I'm pretty sure I know where that is. I've maybe been in this place.
You
a few
know
times.
the laboratory is here. You've never been yourself.
I've been in the house though.
You've been in the
I've
house,
snuck
yes.
in
Mhm.
at least several times.
So we're at the front door to their house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's essentially a door that's been set inside a stone wall.
Is there any other like window openings or?
Not currently. It doesn't look like there's a lot of windows in this place.
Okay.
Doesn't look like a traditional house.
I'm thinking that I try to sneak in,
Sure.
see if I can find where Alexi is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can let you guys know where I'm at, what room I'm in, through our link. And if anything goes crazy, I'll say the keyword in my mind
Which
to the
is
three of you. Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Got it.
I'll also grab out a sheet of parchment, and in my wizardly quill, to justify my being there, I will write what looks like a hastily written note, panicked from the point of view of the puppeteer, that says that there has been an attack at the clock tower. Additional forces needed. And I'll just hold it as I shamble in.
Okay.
Before you go in, I'll hand you my ring. I can go with you if you want. Just be hiding in there.
You can just pop out if we need you.
Gotta see the magic word though.
What's it? That's
You go wish for me to come back.
Just go with it. Let's just, I don't totally believe it, but just do it.
You have to have established this since the very beginning.
I think that sounds right. I still don't like it, but yep, that's fine.
Yep, it's true.
All right,
Right, I
hop on
guess-
in.
There
I'm
you go.
confused. So you're coming in with me?
I'll give you a
Or
second.
do you want to go first and try that plan first? Because I think it's a little odd for Victoria and...
No.
Undead number three.
I think you go in. You have
Okay.
the most powerful one. I'm giving myself an excuse to come in if I feel it is needed.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll be listening at the door. If it's not Jeffrey Dyer, but it is, rising in intensity, that's what I'll enter.
Understood. I'll take your ring.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, you need your
This
drink.
is a great plan.
Something like that.
It's a plan.
It is a plan. All right. You know what you
And
gotta
it's
do.
going
I-
to go great.
I'm hoping that I can distract him enough so that you guys can also sneak in, that I'll have his attention and that you can come in and search the place. So once, it'll be like I'll go in and I'll clear the first room.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I found him, and then I'll start talking to him, and then you can creep in while I'm distracting him.
Hell yeah.
You be careful though.
Be careful. He is a very fucked up individual, and his treatment of his daughter was less than nice. Be very careful.
First sign of trouble. Let us know.
Jeffrey.
Right here in River City.
All right. What do you do?
I'm going to try and stealth my way in the front door.
Okay. It's locked.
Okay.
Oh, all that.
Got that lockpick, right?
As usually front doors to a home would be.
Can I see if there's any kind of traps?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm already thinking
Can I
your
help her?
idea of the corpse thing isn't gonna work.
You have advantage.
You're at advantage.
It's a first level spell slot. What else am I going to do with it?
What am I doing? Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
You'd have a free disguise self.
15.
I've already used
15.
it earlier today.
Looking it over beyond the lock that's currently present, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay, we'll try to unlock it with my thieves' tools. $16.
16. Unlocked.
Nice.
I realize I know how to get to her window, but anyways, continue.
It's a bit roundabout, but yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door and.
Poking my.
It's dark inside.
Are there other pathways leading up to this area?
There were a couple that kind of branched off, but Wolfgang was kind of leading you guys past them.
No, but I mean in this immediate
Oh,
vicinity.
immediate vicinity. It continues a little further down as you guys were walking along. The doorway was to your right, and it seems like it curves a bit to the left. But other than that, nothing immediately present.
Quick
Beyond where you came from as well.
Quick question, inventory sort of decor-wise.
Sure.
Decor of Renwin. I know that for the sake of gameplay, I can wear the rogue's mantle and the glamored studded leather at the same time because one of them doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
So can I just flavor it that I'm wearing the rogue's mantle, but it's part of the Victoria clothing?
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. I didn't know for some reason I couldn't wear them.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I would like to
That's
stealth.
a rogue's mantle.
I would say I would say the illusion supersedes a lot of things beyond huge pieces of armor.
Okay.
Like if you're wearing a helmet, it might not cover for that.
Okay.
All right. Stepping into the space, you come into the immediate foyer, essentially the entrance to this space. It extends outwards to quite a distance. This beautiful marble flooring beneath you, your heels begin to click as you step into this space as well. Grand staircases that extend upwards on kind of the diagonal, meeting the corner and going into a second story. There's a hallway down to your right-hand side, a bit of a study off to the right, books upon books in a relatively condensed library and a bit of a seating space. There's another hallway that extends off to your left-hand side. You don't see what's beyond the immediate space.
I'm going to relay all this to Wolfgang and ask him in my mind if he knows where I might find them.
Hallway forward to the right.
Okay. I'm going to very ethereally walk through the door, but stealthy.
Ethereal still.
Ethereal stealth.
Like I belong here, but also stealthy.
You cast 7th
Okay.
level ethereal.
That's more of a performance check.
Ooh.
I'll give you advantage because of the form that you've currently taken.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, that's pretty
21.
21.
Give advantage. See if you.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah, might crit or just get higher.
21.
21. We'll take it. Dropping your shoulders, puffing out your chest, air of confidence.
I'm like describing to her what she was like
Mhm.
in her late teens.
Walking
20s.
forward with a sense of purpose and authority. Moving into the space. Do you guys hang out outside the door still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm kind of like,
I'll let you know that it's clear in this area to the 3 of you.
do we go in?
I'll shamble into that area since it's clear.
We should move in as much as we can and
All
stay
right.
close.
Frognand. Something clicks for you for a second.
That's clicking.
Victoria is human.
Mhm.
And you notice in that instance that Rangwin's walking in pitch dark, behaving like she knows exactly where she's going, without anything that might be in front of her.
Yeah. Is that on purpose?
I'm a ghost.
I bet.
She's an individual who seems to be operating with dark vision, and she looks like a human.
Yeah, if you're going ghosty on purpose, that's cool. But just know that it's weird.
Humans can't do.
Am I a part of this conversation telepathically? That's not how that works.
Mm-mm. She is a central hub. Everything goes to
Okay, it's not
her.
a chat room.
Yes.
Got it.
Something to consider as part of your performance. You are a human.
I hear
who
you.
technically shouldn't be able to see in this
But
environment.
I also shouldn't be Victoria.
Just clip your hip on a table.
I'll
Stub your
I'll reach
toe.
out to Wolfgang and I'll say, "Do you think I should appear more vulnerable?"
I don't really know what that means. I think
I know Alexi has pretty much ruined Victoria's life
he ended it.
with experiment. Oh, yeah, that's right. But is there some? There must be still some love for his daughter inside him.
That's kind of what this ruse is all about.
Yeah.
So, here's hoping. Are you gonna talk about the dark vision thing that he just mentioned to you?
No.
Fantastic.
Where are you heading, Victoria?
Where am I heading? Which direction?
That way, you take a turn in a certain direction,
Mm-hmm.
then you open a door on your left, and then it's right there.
Okay.
Walking down that hallway.
I will have changed my approach a little bit
Okay.
to be like a little bit more like searching and like scared.
Taking your time a bit.
My
letting your eyes
performance has
adjust.
transformed from confident ghost to scared young
Bumbling
lady.
human.
Okay. Moving forward, you go down that hallway. Doesn't seem to be anyone within the immediate area as far as you can tell. No extra shadows or people nearby. Walking down the hallway, you make a left, continuing down that path, and right in front of you are these beautifully designed wooden doors with a nice polishing sheen on them if there was some extra light.
Can I hear anything coming from the other side of the door?
Roll a perception check. Placing your ear up against it.
Wait to hear it.
16.
16. It's quiet as a grave.
I'll try the door.
Very specific words chosen here.
Really, really locked.
Shows that specifically.
I will try to pick the lock.
Go ahead and roll.
I'd like to examine. I'd like to cut in ahead of her. No, we're not. I'm not
As
caught
far
up
as
to you.
I know, she is
I'm further
by
behind.
herself.
That's 14.
Let's see if it's
14.
trapped.
A little tough. You could try again,
Okay.
but it's risky.
9.
Snapping a pair.
Frogman,
Yeah,
broke my thieves' tools.
you should probably take better care of them.
Maybe you should give me the pair that you stole / took / I gave you.
Okay, I'll give them to you / let you borrow them / just return them.
You go in.
Yeah.
She's nowhere in visible sight at the moment.
I'll shamble up.
I'll kind of let him know what direction I went to.
Roll a performance check at advantage.
With that, disadvantage.
It's less that, and it's more how he appears.
Hello my come gal.
Don't mind me, just your
Dirty 20.
everyday undead
Okay.
walking through the hall.
Walking through with these tool in one hand, note in the other.
Through a locked door.
It takes you a minute, but you do curve around. You see Victoria just kind of leaning, waiting.
I'll take the broken thieves tools and pocket those.
Okay.
Make a mental note to ask Nesta about those later. I'll give you the good thieves tools. And then I'll keep shambling around haphazardly. I'll do my best Kylus impression, just be brainless.
Whoa.
No shade right now. If I wasn't
Okay, I'm
comfy
gonna try
laying in
again.
bed having
Go
a
ahead.
drink right now, I would be so mad at you.
14.
14. It's a little stuck. You can try and push. I will remind you do have your psionic abilities where you can add an extra d6 to certain rolls that you fail.
That's a good point.
So you can do it right now now that you found out you failed.
I did do that. I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that.
You only spend it if you succeed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's 18 now.
18. That is enough.
Okay.
It's the angle that's odd, and you don't really know exactly how to approach it, and then you just grasp it with your mind and move it.
Damn, the crusty unlocks.
It unlocks.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Carefully, looking scared.
Roll a perception check when you go in.
5.
5. Looking through the space, initially, you see this beautifully designed wooden desk. A number of books on another shelf nearby. This looks like a study. Chair beyond that, and a painting, gorgeously done and massive, almost person size, maybe even a little bigger, potentially, of a bit of an older gentleman, kind of balding on the top of their head, skinnier, some liver spots starting to show up, white hair, beautifully adorned attire with a cane out, standing proud, assuming that this might be Alexei. Moving into the space a little further, there's a couch off to the right-hand side, coffee table nearby, a side end table as well that has currently a couple glasses and looks like a bottle of liquor nearby. Seems like a study room at initial glance.
But there's no one in here.
Not currently. Not that you
Quick,
can see.
Rangwin, would you say that you've been narrating to us the path you've taken to get to where you
Yes.
are? Cool. Thank you.
All right, guys. I'm in the study. There doesn't seem to be anyone in here. Is this where we've been headed?
That's odd. The study.
I convey that, but more my style.
Yeah,
Study,
just a
huh?
bigger grunt.
As far as you know, this is where the lab should be.
All right.
You've never been in here, but
He never invited me in for probably obvious reasons. Is there a bookshelf?
Yes.
Start pulling on books.
If you're alone in there, maybe we should join you and look for secret entrances?
Do you think that's safe?
Definitely not. I didn't hear his part. Doesn't matter.
I don't think it's any less safe than what we're currently doing.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to join me in here, we can all look for maybe this hidden laboratory, and then we can pick up the
And then
ruse from there.
you go ahead again, yeah.
Sure.
I Sherlock Holmes the shit out of this.
all right. You all begin to usher in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Making your way in,
Really happy about that.
going down the hallway. I just like it when you guys are together.
No, he doesn't.
Turning around the corner.
We're all within about a 20-foot radius, all clumped.
I'm on a different plane of existence.
How are your deck saves?
Not as good as Rangwin's.
I mean, we got an extra +3 for being in close proximity to Wolf.
There you go. Walking into the study room, you now have the space to yourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Professor's lead and
Okay.
also start Sherlock Holmesing.
Anyone who wants to roll an investigation check to check out this area can do so by themselves,
Can I roll like
or
a
you can assist someone
specific-
else and give them advantage.
Is there a desk?
There's a desk,
I
yes.
sit at the chair behind the desk.
Sitting.
I'm gonna.
It's
Can
cushioned, comfy.
I investigate the desk in particular
Sure.
to see if there's anything that looks like it could be
Me too.
If he allows perception.
I'll investigate the
Cool.
painting.
Okay.
20?
Okay. 20.
Not natural.
And I have my light active.
Did you say good?
Light is on.
I'm giving you guidance.
What you say? Is that investigation?
Investigation.
15.
15.
27 investigation.
27.
Tactical assessment.
82. Professor.
23.
23. We'll start over here with a 20. Opening up some of the drawers within this space, looking through, you two kind of tag team this. You find a number of different documentation, correspondence and interactions apparently with Victor. Fairly recent. Maybe 4-5 months ago.
Kind of like skimming over them and just stuff them in my bag.
A few things that pop out is a mentioning of a vault and something held within it, and that Gregor has interest of it.
No specifics.
Who's saying that?
Um,
Alexi is telling Victor that Gregor is interested in something in the vault.
Yes.
Did he specifically say what it was?
No.
That makes me think Victor is going to be on his way here soon.
You think Victor would have taken something out of the vault for Gregor?
That was before we even got.
I mean, they've known each other a very long time. I don't know about if Victor feels any sort of kinship with people, but I mean,
It's
Yeah.
not just Victor anymore now, too. It's Victor and
Gallifrax.
Gallifrax.
As you're mulling this over, what did you get? Froggy?
27.
27. Kind of looking at, were you investigating anything in particular?
I mean, with intention to find alternate passageways.
Okay. Looking about the space, one thing you do kind of stumble across in one of the cabinet areas, you pull out essentially an alchemical set. And kind of looking over it, you also see a small vial nearby. Picking it up, swirling it around, it's got that almost translucent look to it. As the light from Wolfgang's axe highlights the area, you see that little bit of rainbow coloration in it. This is weave water.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Second level?
Up to a second level, yes.
Yeah, I'll just chug that fucking shit right now.
Just find weird
Do you
shit.
drink weave water?
Or pour it on my body or whatever I'm supposed to
You would
do.
drink it. Tastes a little different than the one that you've had before. If you've had one, I can't recall if you
Probably.
did have it or not.
I just want to look over at Frogman
Just
finding a
drinking
vial of
something.
something and just immediately
Ooh!
drinking it and just shake my head.
And I'll react as if I just took a shot, because it wasn't what I was expecting.
Looking across the area,
It's the quenchiest.
you're looking through some of this bookshelf. You kind of climb up on some of the area to reach some of the higher shelving. It's all immaculately organized, almost perfectly. Almost perfectly. A singular book talking about the exploits of the mind and how to change and alter, manipulate, extract, all sorts of things in that category has been thumbed through one too many times.
I'd like to thumb through it one more too many times.
You grab it, pull it off the shelf, look it over a bit. Looking inside, you see a small switch behind it.
All right.
It was a book on the shelf.
Whenever we're ready.
Before we come to that, Professor, you were looking over the painting.
Fucking knew
Yes,
it.
really quick.
Knew it was gonna be a bookshelf.
While that's happening,
It's always the
when
bookshelf.
they're talking
That's
about the
Scots.
thing that they
The
found,
people-sized paintings that open up.
that Gregor was interested in something. It's public knowledge. Some warden said somewhere that the Wand of Orcus was in the vault, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll deal with that in a
I'll
second.
start using that.
What do I find?
kind of searching the edges of the painting. Not too much notice about it. It's beautifully done. If anyone wanted this man's portrait somewhere, maybe it would sell for a decent price. You kind of take it, lifting it, moving it to the side, and there is a square indent within that area where a metal box is laid inside with a dial.
Oh, really? How many cliches can we fit in a room? My goodness.
Oh, just you wait.
At least one more, I bet. What do you got there?
Safe behind the painting.
It's got one of those dials on it?
Yep.
Try this. And I give him Victoria's birthday.
Okay.
I put my ear to it and
Locked.
well, he's got a giant painting of himself. What's his birthday?
Would I know that?
Roll an intelligence check.
At advantage?
Because of keen mind?
No, you're getting to do this at all because you're from here.
This genius uses his own
8.
birth.
Ooh,
She's
nice.
against. She's against
She
before
got
I
it
roll.
before you rolled.
She did guidance.
Plus what?
Plus 4. Plus a d4.
Plus Cybolt your neck.
11.
10's the DC.
Good job.
I didn't have to make it super high, but I was like, there's a chance he doesn't care much for this man.
I don't.
Exactly, so why remember the birthday?
No,
But
that's fair.
you do recall. It takes a minute.
Wolfgang never forgets a birthday.
I
give great gifts.
You are given 4-digit code.
All right, try that now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on!
How fucking vain can that
Oh, I
guy
have
be?
more. I have more cliches.
And as I'm opening this, and I'll overhear that portion of conversation, Victor could be trying to get Gregor the Wand of Orcus.
Thing's been trapped.
I mean, you know, if Gregor has a piece of sovereignty that has control of undead, what better gift than the wand of the Prince of the Undead that would just allow complete control?
Yep, and they have known each other for a very long time.
And I will carefully open the safe.
As you open it up, some flash of light emanates out. I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, good. Those Wolfgang is right next to me.
You're within 10 feet, for sure.
Yeah, I
this
mean,
room isn't terribly
Study,
big.
it's
Yeah.
probably not much bigger than this room we're in right now.
Mhm.
And all 7 of us are here.
Plus 3 to the roll on top of your bonuses.
Still only a 15.
Was the DC
Cool.
to resist feeble mind.
Oh, dumb professor.
Oh,
Damn
that
it.
would have been awful.
I was like, of all the people that opened this safe,
Oh.
you feel just that flash of light, and for a second your mind jumbles for a minute, and you concentrate your thoughts, go through your lesson plans, and you're back.
Did
Damn
I
it.
feel his brain get jumbled? Because I'm psychically.
You probably heard
connected
some panic thoughts for sure.
Fuck, tactical, fuck.
Tactical panic.
Okay, what do you got there? One thing. He's got one thing.
Use your words.
Okay.
Is it bad? What's in the box?
No, what the trap that was laid in it was bad.
Oh.
Now I can look and see what's in it.
Yes. Looking inside, you see a small pouch and a wooden box as well.
At this point, I kind of come up and
Pull those out.
Look at that.
And
What
check
toys we
those
got?
for traps.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll investigation check.
26.
26. These do not seem to be trapped. You feel pretty confident.
Okay.
do I recognize either item?
No, not necessarily.
I'll hand you the pouch and I'll take the box.
Kind of.
Kind of like turn it away or like to the side and just.
Open to other people. Sure. Opening up these things, I would like both of you to just peruse the things that are inside there because they're not trapped. Looking inside that.
Why did you say it like that?
Because he's a
Because he's
DM.
giving me a heart
and
attack.
it means he's the bad guy.
Yes, all the time. Looking inside of the sack, gems. A bunch of them.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
a nice little fortune's worth. Looking inside the box, you see
Call this a dowry.
You see
whatever it's
a
called.
little brooch in the shape of that of in the shape of a brain, essentially.
What do you got there? A brain pin. Okay.
It's a brain pin.
Yeah, that's all you, buddy.
Do I feel magic coming from it?
Roll an Arcana check.
Turn you into another random. Please.
22.
22. This is a brooch of mind shielding.
Ooh. Do you need to attune to it?
You do, yes.
Damn it.
It's a brain pin.
Essentially, it keeps. If people try to enter your thoughts, your mind, spy on you,
Oh,
it protects you from that.
could have used that a month ago.
Yes, indeed.
How long does it take to attune to things?
An hour.
I'll hold on to it for now, but something useful for later.
Seems like something useful for now.
No, we don't have the time.
Yeah, we don't have the time. Okie doke.
Cutting back to the moment Frognan presses that button.
Wait, he's gonna press it?
I-
I
I'm-
thought he was waiting
Oh,
for
Yeah,
okay.
I'm waiting. I'm
okay,
hovering
okay.
Okay.
I missed
very
that part.
closely.
Wait, hold on, there might be a trap!
What do you? Is there? Yep, there's a button.
Do you want to roll a check?
Si, por favor.
Go ahead and make it a investigation
I
check.
will give. I will help him.
Nesta, just
Nesta, did you investigate things?
No.
She's just helping you.
Helping
She is
people.
Helping you.
guiding.
Helping
Dirty
you.
20.
dirty 20. This
Roll with an
this
edge.
door does not seem to be
low
trapped.
roll.
Helping you. Helping
Do you guys want to get out of sight before this opens?
I think if we hang here, this is an established safe zone, and you just go up ahead, so we're still close by at least, yeah?
Press the button.
Time has passed.
Poke!
I know what you're trying to do.
Just curious.
Not that much time has passed yet.
Lots been going on.
Sure, but not that much time.
I've poked.
Poke.
Would, for item purposes, would you consider this a ring of mind shielding?
No, it doesn't occupy the ring slot. It would be a brooch that you put on.
But there's
But it's
no,
the same
there is no
effects.
brooch of mind
No,
shielding.
sorry. I thought you meant in terms of like what slot it occupied.
No, I mean in D&D
yes,
Beyond.
it is a ring. It doesn't fill a ring slot though.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Mm.
Yes,
I think
but
you would
for the
have a lot of interest
for
in
the
this item,
means of
personally.
functionality, it's the exact same thing.
I just want to know what I need to add to my inventory.
Yes, absolutely.
Based
You
on
have
a-
a lot of.
No, he would, based on a specific ability it has.
I'm reading that right now. That's going to be a great downtime conversation.
Pressing that button, a portion of the of that bookshelf
To determine whether you're lying.
indents
No,
and
very
slides
different
off to
ability.
the side, creating a narrow passageway.
Is there a staircase down?
There is.
I knew it was a staircase down. It's always a staircase down.
Kind of winds around to the right hand side.
Puts a candle back.
All right, Vic. Brooklyn.
No, your face.
Good luck. Be safe.
Oh!
Parentheses.
Yes.
I'll start to walk down the stairs.
this thing.
All right. Moving ahead on your own.
I'd like to look at that.
More confidence or stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
At advantage?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, not
19.
necessarily. 19. Not bad. Crouching downwards. Descending down this curving staircase. It does eventually plateau not too far away from the immediate entrance. Another door. Placed before you.
Okay. Check to see if it's unlocked.
Handle turns.
Okay. I'll go through it.
Moving in, you see immediately something is looking directly at you. Almost like soulless eyes and like very little features across the face, bald head, like white skin, just staring directly at you. But no eyes either.
How close is it to me?
5 feet.
Is it like on the stairwell or is it on, this is
It's
reached?
right as you open the door, it's looking directly at you.
Jesus. Fucking
Ugh.
Christ.
Gross.
And in that instance of panic hitting you, looking it up and down, jointed arms, jointed neck, oh, it's a mannequin.
Is it just, did I open a closet? Is this just like a closet with?
This was just your immediate look
Yeah.
some
upon
mannequin
coming
there?
in. And as you open it up, it does extend outwards into a wider space. And you start to see maybe a dozen different mannequins placed in this room.
Are you narrating this to me?
Not yet.
Okay.
Inside this room, it does extend forward a bit, opens up quite a bit, and there seems to be another hallway off to your left-hand side.
Okay, Wolfgang, room full of very creepy statues.
That checks out. He's a doll guy.
A doll guy.
Yeah, why do you think Victoria's basically part doll?
She had porcelain features when you had first met her.
That's kind of his shtick.
Why?
I don't know. Something probably to do with his childhood. Maybe he wanted to play with dolls, and sisters wouldn't let him. He might have a sister. I don't fucking know.
You know his birthday.
Do know his birthday.
It took a minute.
So is this like a storage room? Is this
This
just like
is
a
his-
room on the way to the next room?
That is.
Kinda, yeah. It might function as both. What the intention is of storing these mannequins here, you're not entirely
How
certain.
many mannequins are there?
A little over a dozen.
If I had
About
to guess,
14 or 15.
he uses parts to graft onto people.
I feel like we should blow up this room on our way out.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna blow all this up.
Okay, I'll make my way.
Sorry, finish. No.
I'm just gonna make my way to the next door.
Start moving along. Going further in? Yes.
I hate to be that guy to myself, but I am supposed to take 4d6 psychic damage if that was viewblind.
46. Thank you for being honest. I don't know all the functions of the spell perfectly.
Because I was like, how fucked would I have been? And I was like, oh, I take 4d6 and then I make a saving throw.
That's 20 points of damage.
Jeez.
I rolled really high. I rolled two
Yeah.
sixes and two and
Another high thing.
yeah, another high thing.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Honestly, that just cut through most of the temp HP that I had.
Moving on to the next door, testing it. It is unlocked.
You guys want to get closer? I'm getting a little freaked out to admit the truth.
Okay.
I'll shamble. When I move in, how similar do these mannequins look to Victoria's features?
They're not perfect, but I mean, it's
Well, I mean,
kind
like,
of
is it porcelain?
Oh yes, touching them, they are made out of like fine porcelain material, which is an odd thing to be made out of for a mannequin.
I don't like this at all.
What don't you like about it, Professor?
Think about it. Victoria was partially made of porcelain. These are all porcelain mannequins. Either these are what he uses to replace people's parts that he experiments on, or, I don't know, these are strange creations that I'm worried are going to come alive and attack us.
I think it's the first thing, but it could also be both.
That's what
Seen
I'm
that episode of Doctor Who.
concerned about.
Do you guys want to check them out before we go any further?
Can I do a dedicated investigation on
Sure.
them?
If we're spending some time in
Guidance.
there, I can start identifying one.
Okay.
Spending more time.
Yeah, just
30.
seeing.
30. Jeebus.
I didn't even technically assess.
You choose to save Frogdan some time. There's no magical aspects emanating from these things. No runic glyphs, nothing hiding within the joints or anything like that. These seem to just be very well and very particularly made mannequins.
When you say particularly made, what does that mean?
Mannequins are not normally made of porcelain. It's an odd thing to choose when its main functionality is for measuring height, measuring weight, or not weight, but width, for anyone who might be close to a body shape or image. You would put clothing on it. Porcelain's a weird specification for a mannequin.
Especially because it's very breakable.
Yes.
It's a fetish.
What is... This is also just like me to ask, what is porcelain? Like, what is it considered? Is
Type
it
of clay, I
considered?
think,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like
like
a
a
ceramic.
clay. And
It's-
it's
yeah,
just
it's a ceramic.
stone.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's got a smooth quality to it as well.
For some reason, I'm making some weird twist connection to
Crossbreed.
Gallifrax
Oh, okay.
with it being porcelain.
His location was marble.
No, I know.
Oh,
but
okay,
just
okay.
A particular.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, stone trophies kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Anyway.
I didn't even thought about that.
Oh. It was
Yeah,
Gallifrax
no,
the whole
look
time!
at
Right?
All right, I'll try the next door handle.
opening up the space. It extends into a rectangular room where you almost have a flashback to Voxstrom. These cylindrical tubed chambers, a number of them set up. And in one that you can immediately see, a couple of them are blocked by a table that's been, well, a table that's just in the way. This most immediate chamber, you see someone who's sitting down, kind of crumpled down, looking slumped over.
Inside the tube?
Yes,
Filled
inside the
with
chamber.
liquid.
No liquid.
No
in this
liquid.
one.
It's just in a tube. That's right.
Mhm.
Male or female?
Hard to tell from this distance.
How many tubes are there?
Currently, from what you can count, 3.
Do I see anything else?
Not from this current vantage point. You haven't walked in. You opened up the door and looked from your current viewpoint.
Okay. It's getting creepier, guys.
What's going on now?
Do you need us?
Not yet. But you remember Voxstrom? You remember those tubes?
Yep, try not to.
They're in here.
Yeah,
There's at least one person in one of them.
That checks out. Well, it's probably either one of the Nightingales or... That's what they were called, Nightingales?
Mhm.
Yeah. Or Victoria. But my money's on one of the Nightingales.
I'm going in.
Okay.
Stepping into the space, staying low, keeping your cover at 19. You inch a little bit closer. This individual does seem female.
Okay.
Upon getting a little bit closer, some more details come into frame. Maybe in her mid-20s or so. Black hair, almost shoulder length, and her body is kind of draped off to the side, and she has a hole directly in her forehead.
Does she look dead?
Yes.
I'll put my hand on the tube as I kind of look.
As you get close, touching it, looking down the line, you see a number of other bodies inside these chambers.
Dead bodies?
Hard to tell from this distance.
This sick fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go further into the room. What's on the table that you said was obscuring my...
Looking over it, you see a number of different bits of paperwork, some alchemical tubing, like Bunsen burner nearby.
How many tubes do I see at this point?
Now you see 2 more additional ones, including the one separate from the one that you saw, and then 2 more on your left-hand side. The hallway continues down a portion before it curves off to the right, and there's another dual door that extends forward. There is another doorway, a smaller one, off to the left-hand side. 2 different branching paths currently.
Okay, gang. Feel free to come in after me, but just a warning. This is the worst room yet.
Okay.
I feel like
I wish
we've
we could've-
only just begun.
Counter a nice room for once.
Based on what you've said of this person, I don't think that's a possibility.
And we have to go to my house for that.
I very much don't want to be in this room anymore, so I'm gonna head towards the next door.
Okay. Moving past, you see the second tube, the individual, and there kind of flinches as you walk by.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
An individual just staring directly at you. Woman, probably in her mid to early 30s, more black hair, shoulder length, wide-eyed, just looking directly at you, curled up, knees to the chest.
Nesta. Can we help her?
So we're in the room now?
You guys, I was assuming that you all
I was
followed
thinking
in.
we all would kind of stayed one room behind you at all times, right? So it'd be easy for you to come back and grab one of us.
Yeah. I thought you entered. If you hadn't entered the
Sorry,
room yet,
no,
I can.
I can catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You come into this space, seeing.
I imagine we all follow at this point.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, you all begin to catch up. You come into this room.
Hey, buddy. You okay? We're friendly.
Monsters.
We're not monsters.
Do I recognize her?
No. Well, she is roughly the same age as you. Mm-mm. Because of where she's from, no, you don't.
Can I do kind of a
She's
medicine
not
check?
nobility.
Mm.
You know that much.
I know she's in the tube, but can I do a medicine check on her? See.
Sure, I will have to put disadvantage. Yeah.
While she's doing that, can I move to the next tube? Now I'm gonna be curious to see if that person's alive.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be sitting there very relaxed, just staring off into space. A bit gone.
14.
Sleep deprived. She hasn't been fed in a while. Probably on purpose. And you notice bruising around her wrist as well from probably repeated forcibly being moved to new spots and places.
I'm gonna drop my undead form.
Coming out of it.
Dissipate the magic ink. And I'd like to keep some distance, but I'd still like to look for signs of any kind of enchantment or charming on her.
Okay. Are you casting detect magic or trying to like notice something in the eyes?
If we're... Yeah, I'll cast detect magic. We need to take time to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna ritual cast?
Yeah.
All right. As you go into that, is there anything anyone else would like to be doing?
If there's
Looking around.
if there's other areas to search, I'll investigate.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Walking by one of the tubes a little further off to the left-hand side, one of the girls who's currently like sitting on the ground rapidly stands up and rushes the glass, pounding her fist against it and just screaming bloody murder at you at like the top of her lungs.
Kind of like stop. I go, stop it.
It is howling, screaming.
Kind of like.
I'm not going to impersonate.
Yeah.
Please don't. Kind of like. I go to open the tube so I can quiet her.
Currently, you see no way of opening it.
How loud is her screaming?
High pitch. Considered,
Gonna-
but volume cranked. And it's not rage, it's fear.
I like,
She's afraid and is trying to get you away from her.
Oh, and that well, so I like kind of move up and see that. Like, imagine she recoils, right? When I like move up to the glass.
Yeah, well, you moved up to the glass and she met you, trying to like scare you away, but you see its fear behind her eyes.
Okay, that I'm gonna back away and move out of her sight.
She kind of moves back to the corner again, dropping down, wild eyes, like a caged animal.
I hate it here.
Is there any way to get these open?
Roll an investigation check. Oh,
I
true.
think I didn't see myself.
We'll kind of run. She's specifically looking for that. You're kind of getting.
No, I know. I'm sitting on mine.
Oh yes. What'd you get?
16.
16. Looking about the space, you do find some research paperwork. You know you're going to be here for a minute. He is casting ritual magic. You kind of do like a quick speed read over it. You're pretty damn good at that. A lot of research on the brain, the mind, what it can handle, what it can take, what causes it to break. Why is it different for each person? Things along that line, and this concept of will and choice. Can the mind stay intact while removing the ability to choose things, to be completely complacent? Theory papers.
These are theories that should not ever see the light of day.
I rolled a 12.
12. It takes you a minute, but you do find that each tube has a behind it a correlating piece of machinery. There does seem to be like a knob or a lever, which could do something. You're not entirely certain what, though.
I would alert the group to the knobs.
Okay.
Oh, I'll fix that later.
All right.
Press it.
What if it hurts?
Right.
Can I do? Are there any tubes that don't have any girls in them?
Yes. The one on the left-hand side, the furthest one back away from the screaming one, is completely empty.
I'm gonna test that tube.
It lifts ever so slightly.
Lovely. I'll do that to the girl that wasn't screaming.
Yes. The one who's a bit in
Yeah.
panic. Twisting. She begins to get that fear look. I would like a persuasion check.
With guidance.
If you cast guidance on yourself.
13.
13. What do you say?
We need help. We're friends.
She stays right where she is, though.
What's your name?
Brianna.
Brianna. I'm Nesta. We're here to get you out. Are you a nightingale?
Nightingale. Fleeting bird. Not monster. Monsters.
Are the monsters behind this door?
Monsters. As you point to the double-ended. Or the double doors.
Is it how many monsters?
Monsters. Oh. Sisters. Monsters.
If I'm reading these research notes correctly, her mind has been heavily tampered with, pushed beyond breaking points and back again. I know we want to learn what's going on, but that may even be too much for them.
Listen. Are you alright to stay here if we move forward? Will you help your friend? Did you see how I got you out?
She kind of grabs the tube and, like, goes to, like, pull it down.
She wants to stay in the tube?
Seems like it.
Okay. We'll come back for you, alright?
Safe.
Okay. Yikes.
Big yikes.
Put her back in the tube.
This is not. This is the opposite of that.
Closing.
She wants to stay in the tube.
I had a game question.
Mm-hmm.
How old is Victoria?
35.
Yes.
How old is this girl?
She's probably 32, 33. You're getting the weirdest movie.
He can see everything that's happening? Oh,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Maybe for the best that they stay here for now until
I would say
we
by
get
this
this
point
dealt
you've hit
with.
a short rest.
Yeah, we'll come back for them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she says there's monsters.
I think we might all want to stick together now at this point.
Nah, we should still try this. Otherwise, I'm gonna kick that door open and rush in. We've come this far.
Even if it's one moment to disarm him.
That's
At this
better.
point, I'm not worried that it's not even going to be him on the other side. But it's your plan, it's your play.
Can I
I'm
put on a number there?
done trying to
Finish the rest.
tell people not to get themselves in danger at this point.
Wolfgang, you'll know better than I will if this will even work.
I think if this goes the way I really hope it does, we will have a moment where he sees a vision of his daughter before he wrecked her.
Well, he doesn't necessarily think he wrecked Victoria, but there is a chance that he'll see me and see something, a new project. All his work undone. And that might enrage him enough to be distracted for a moment. Any leverage we can get.
I like it. Like I said, if you don't go in there, I'm gonna kick that door in and just rush in. So, just kind of doing everything I can to
do
not
what
do
you
it.
need to do, and just let's.
We
Get
are
on
a
with it.
team. If you don't believe in this plan, then tell me.
I don't believe in anything right now,
Nesta?
but we need to do something.
I agree. Might as well try it.
Okay, we'll go.
Hey,
Did
You're
I
gonna do
get
great.
to finish my ritual cast?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Are they enchanted in any way or charmed in any way?
There are heavy enchantment effects that are plaguing their mind. Yes.
Okay.
It's not ringing as like a specific type of spell. It looks like a lot of exposure to this type of magic over a long period of time.
a divine sense.
Extending outwards.
Are the cages sealed?
Nesta rings ever so slightly, but beyond that,
Are the cages sealed again?
it opened and they did close it back down.
They're
on
back
her.
sealed.
Yes.
I I'll gather them close so that hopefully the women can't hear. I mean, not these women. The external women can't hear. And I'll relay that their minds are heavily affected, and thus I don't think we can trust any of them currently.
So what I just said earlier.
Yeah, but now we have the proof of it.
Proof is in the pudding.
Do you mean this isn't the proof?
What are you holding up?
All of the notes that say that they've been experimented on.
but I physically saw that magic is still actively affecting them.
Sure.
It's not something that was a physical thing that was done to them, like a lobotomy. They have an active enchantment on them now.
So it could be dispelled.
Potentially.
I kind of put my hand on your shoulder. You're going to do all right. This is going to work. And I cast Heroism on her.
Nice.
So you get 3 temp HP and you're immune to being frightened.
Keep your detect magic up.
Yeah,
When
for
did
sure.
I-
For sure.
When did I get hurt?
The last fight.
No, I was at max plus 12 temp HP. And now all of a sudden I'm at 48. I don't, but nothing happened, right?
Not that I'm
It's
aware of.
really weird. Do I add that to my 12 HP? The
If you have 12, 12 is better.
12 is better, okay.
If I will allow, you can forego the 3, but give her the immune to fear.
Sure.
Yeah, so she can keep the 12.
When you get temporary hit points, as the player, you can choose if you want to take it or keep the
Oh,
hit points
okay.
you have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
I learned that because of Armor of Agathis.
I wasn't sure if it forcibly overrode.
Yeah, you get to choose because I didn't
Okay.
want mine to
I
be
think, yeah,
overridden by
choosing's-
her abilities
Yeah,
every time.
choosing's better anyways. I like that.
So I'm immune to fear?
Yes, for the time being.
Thank you.
And as I do that, my hand like glows red and goes into your shoulder.
Okay, so right now, I'm pissed
Fair.
at all this female bullshit. Pissed that the professor keeps questioning my plans.
Questioning everyone's plans. It's not just
Specifically
you.
me.
It's-
And then going into the room.
All right. Moving in, it extends into a hallway that leads ahead, ending at more double doors.
Okay.
Inside this room, peeking through a bit of like windows that are attached to the door, you do see light.
Open both doors.
You go forward.
Was it just a hallway?
It was just a hallway.
Okay.
Opening up those doors, you step into essentially an operating room, or at least what it looks like. Except most of the equipment has been moved to the side. Standing in its place are a number of these mannequins, just kind of stand perfectly still.
Do they look like the other mannequins?
Yes, very similar. There's a few discolorations to some of their body parts. Bit of changes, bit of alterations. It might be coloration. It's hard to tell from this distance, but before you have a chance to really look any further into this, lights flood in a glass concealed room up above. Standing up there is the man you saw once before in that photo. Fascinating. My daughter, standing before me, before my improvements. It seems to be echoing into this space. How fortuitous for whoever you are, doppelganger, to walk into my testing chamber. As a number of these mannequins begin to move, shifting through, a couple stepping
Jeffrey.
through. We're going into a bit of a cinematic moment. I'm going to finish the description. Yeah, as a number of these women who are not mannequins, heads are completely shaven, though, to try and match. Bits and pieces have been attached and removed and replaced with porcelain parts. Stepping through a number of these once Nightingales, move out of the crowd, almost like an Assassin's Creed, and extending from the middle with the mechanical parts. The hum of the thunder engine. Kicking up is Victoria. Eyes, daggers set on you. And that's where we're going to go to break. All right. There's
Here we
a
go.
lot going into that space. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will be back momentarily. But
quick.
before we go,
Thank you, Kimiko, a lot.
Kimiko!
Of course, a burrito and some noob named Z Hasbani. I don't know who that is.
Yikes.
All for throwing subs our way. Thank you guys. You're amazing.
Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.
There'll be something worth it.
Oh, we're
in
getting
the
rated
future.
literally right now.
Oh,
Whoever's rating
Don't
us
rate us
Yeah.
during our
right
break.
now.
We're about to go into our break.
We're about to go into our break, but if you hang out a little longer, chat with some of the people inside our current chat, catch up with them, see, they've been watching. You can catch up with them. But yeah, we will be back momentarily. All right.
Thank
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Master.
Master. Love.
Thanks, bye,
Appreciate
everybody.
it. Hello. Bye.
And
Shenanigans.
And welcome back, bringing us back into the moment as Alexia finishes off his monologue, and some of these corrupted nightingales make their way out of this porcelain forest. How do you guys catch up to Renwin, essentially?
Well, I'm gonna yell. I wish Jeffrey was here.
Fair enough.
Kind of.
Popcorn on your bed? Oh, shit!
Wait, what?
That's me. That's my cue. Okay.
To note real quick, just so then it's clear what is on this battlefield, these purple individuals, including this one, this is Victoria, that one as well,
Is also Victoria?
denote the enemy. So there's a lot of things that could get confusing here.
Uh-huh.
These are active assailants,
So,
What are the rest?
mannequins.
None of them are
sorry.
shadows, right?
The translucent ones are the mannequins?
Anything purple.
No,
Anything
purple,
purple.
are
Purple,
bad guys.
purple, purple,
plus
purple,
that.
purple.
Yeah, purple thing's bad.
Purple denotes evil for this scenario.
Hit the
Or at least
That's
hostile.
racist.
Or at least
Against these
hostile
gnomes.
towards you.
Is
We don't
this
know
blue
that.
thing a magical effect, or is that?
It's just taking up space.
Just
Yeah,
okay.
everything else here is a porcelain mannequin.
Where's Daddy Ceramics?
What's his bucket? Way up here, watching.
Okay. So,
He is behind glass, or what? A translucent thing. That's
probably a wall of force.
we shall see.
I'm teleporting there.
Renwin walking down the hallway, she kind of opens the doors. Wolfgang's standing there, just kind of watching her, axe in hand. As soon as those lights go on, he takes off running.
As Rangwin goes in, I'm just kind of okay. Safe behind the painting. Switching the book. Lights are going to turn on in. There it is. Wolfgang's going to run in 3, 2. There we go. Okay.
Who needs divination wizards? All right.
That'll be his next subclass dip.
As you all,
Actually-
we thought it was Artificer the whole time.
Yeah, he had his fucking fool.
Yeah, he had us tricked. As you all begin to burst forward, running along, you two following right behind as well.
Yeah.
You burst into this room, catching the end of that little bit of a monologue.
Did we miss it?
And we go into combat. Nesta,
Anime leap
top of the round, you were up.
into the glass room.
Okay.
Daddy porcelain, is that what you call them?
And I called him Daddy Ceramics.
Daddy ceramics.
Even better.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run in 30 feet. And
Takes a little bit of extra movement to get by. Oh, no, not with allies. Only enemies.
And
5, 10, 15. You're 15 here, and that puts Victoria like 10 feet from you, just so you know.
excellent.
Hug her. Maybe she'll come out of it.
This isn't you.
I mean,
Would you like to try that?
that,
Do you like
This
this?
is if
This
want
isn't
to
you.
verify that's the size of
that
it.
is
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up!
Potentially get two.
Let's go.
I ran a one-shot once where one of the ways to
Unless you want
do the thing was the power of true love's kiss.
Care Bear stare her, please.
Nesta's all for that.
Let me cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay.
I'm not kissing Victoria yet.
fireball.
Yeah.
If you kiss Victoria, my heart will shatter into
Cast
pieces.
agonizing anguish. Dexterity saves?
Nesta's like, yeah, I will experiment.
With
You're right, I
her.
should experiment.
I only go to college once.
This one got a 21.
Okay,
This one also got a 21.
Across the
I rolled 2 15s.
great.
Holy smokes.
That didn't work.
They are Dexy, it seems.
Yes. As you cast that fire, they kind of whirl their cloaks around, rolling and kind of just leaping and dodging expertly along these areas. These are master rogues.
Oh,
Present before you.
no.
They haven't met me.
Okay, well then
The flock of nightingales.
I will say to Victoria, I know you're in there.
Okay. All right.
The drama.
Classic. Kylas,
Professor checks another.
as you
cliche
spill
off
the
his list.
popcorn
Yeah.
in your bed, what would you like to do?
I will dramatically appear.
Wow, very dramatic.
Cloak will whirl out behind me, and I'm wearing entirely new garb.
I want to see him in pajama pants.
Yeah.
No, but I guess
No.
the upgraded costume change.
This is stately. This is
Ah.
kingly.
Oh, yes, of course.
Some nice earrings on. A lovely
like
necklace
him.
piece. Shoulder cloak flinging
I
out.
was like, your shoulder popped off? What?
My shoulder pops out.
My shoulder.
Ah! Jeffrey. Did you call me Jeffrey?
You knew what I meant.
Oh my god. One job.
Oh, that totally flew over my head. You combined the two. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, took me right now to realize what happened.
Pay attention, guys. I'll draw my scimitar and 2 Eldritch Blasts.
To who?
Which one is closest to me?
This one. It's either this one or Victoria. But Victoria has a lot of cover from the bodies in front of you. Unless you want to move.
I will move forward. I kind of want to make myself...
Like diagonal.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit further.
15,
Yeah, and then to the right. One more.
20.
Yeah. I just dramatically pop in. I want to look like they want to hit me.
Fair enough. You and your armor.
And I'll let out an Eldritch Blast towards the one on the right and then the one on the left.
All right. Roll at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
They're dodging.
Those little bitches.
Hey.
And a natural 1. Cool. Missed that first one. Awesome. Love it. Okay. 16 for the second one.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 points.
Nice.
Do you want me to separate thunder?
No.
Okay.
They don't. As far as you know, they don't resist any current damages that you've released at the moment. Okay. Anything else you would like to do, Kylas?
That's it.
Moving on.
Do a hair
Professor,
flip.
you're up.
Okay, he shot at that one.
Yes, this one currently took some damage.
Okay. I am going to run up. And I saw them being all dodgy and
Oh yeah.
cool.
They're waiting for attacks to come at them.
Cool. So I'm gonna run up and swing, and I am going to call a distracting attack.
All right. Roll to hit. Disadvantage.
Oh, that was a natural 20. 18.
18 does still hit.
Still pretty good.
Go ahead
I've
and
got
roll damage.
force and poison.
Cut in half poison.
Poison cut in half. Okay.
Why?
They have resistance to poison.
Why?
They're assassins.
Okay, I know why. So I didn't ask why. Continue. I'll allow it.
I spent the last several years building up an immunity that I came proud of.
14, 14 plus 6, cut in half to 3, so 17 damage total. Yes, 17 total. My first attack.
Coming through with your first swing.
So now the next attack that does not come from me has advantage, so it will be a straight roll.
Okay, guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Is it next roll until it hits? Or if the next roll happens and it misses,
I believe
does it
it's
still go
the
away?
next. Let me double check. Oh, also I need to add a superiority die to that. Another 8 points of damage. 8. And the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn. So just the next attack roll.
The next attack
Yeah,
roll.
it doesn't
Okay.
go away if they don't hit.
Gotcha.
Okay. How are they looking after that hit?
Relatively hurt.
Relatively hurt?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some blood coming through, but they're not bloodied per se.
I am going to swing again. But this time I'm going to swing non-lethally.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Or roll to hit.
No, roll damage.
No, disadvantage.
Don't mind if I do.
It's still a disadvantage.
GM said so.
No, I retract my statement.
Swing your
That
poison
is
blade.
double 18s.
Damn. All right, you hit.
So 28.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. Now you may roll damage.
That
Should've
is
just listened to
12
him.
of 7, 19.
Fair enough.
And then
I did this to myself.
1 and 1 is 2, so that's 1, so 20. 20 of damage.
And you cut in half any poison?
Yes, I already cut that.
Perfect, thank you. 20 points. Yeah, looking really rough now. There was a hefty couple 2 swings. Non-lethal for that last one.
After I hit those 2 and hit the distracting attack, like I hit one of them in the leg to try and knock them off balance and just kind of look back to whoever may be going next and just try and knock these ones out. There's no sense killing them.
Okay. Bringing us to the layer action. As all the mannequins just start running, mixing up the space, bumping into you, Professor, and you just immediately lose track of all targets.
That's gross and I hate it.
That was clever and interesting.
Using
Very-
mannequin scramble.
That was clever and interesting.
Very video game.
That was clever and interesting.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
Where's your corn cob pipe?
Where's your
Wolfgang?
corn cob pipe?
Like your button nose.
Wait a second. Wouldn't Wolfgang go because we had the same initiative count?
You did. Your dex is higher, so you went first.
Yeah.
But you, the assassins are way higher than Wolfgang.
Well, no, but the
Oh, the layer action.
yeah, he would go before the lair action.
That's true. You're totally correct.
You don't
Wait a
have to put
minute.
them all back out there.
Okay.
Just if he wants to attack.
You really don't.
Your turn's not up. It's their turn.
Oh.
It's important that they're present.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you.
They also rolled a 13?
They did. Well, they got a
Or-
10 plus.
Yeah, sure. But their dex beats
The
mine.
dex is only +3. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess
Writing
that's
that down.
Make a mental note of that.
obviously if we need to keep it this way, that's
really
totally
important
fine.
when I roll
But
a natural one
just
later.
curious because like rolling a 12 is like the equivalent of rolling like a natural 20 since we're doing it. So does that count for anything, or are we just doing it by strictly by the numbers?
There's some moving around in there, but with such a huge bonus for the assassins.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, totally fine.
Yeah, I'm
that's
just gonna let it ride, and partially because it's already here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep
yeah,
it that way.
exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So they get to go, and then Wolfgang goes, and then the layer action
And then the
happens?
layer
Okay.
action's gonna kick in, which is a bit
I
of a
wonder
bummer.
what the layer action might be.
I might choose a different
What
one.
a mystery.
I am a divination wizard.
It's not nearly as cool or interesting anymore.
Whatever.
I did already hit her with a Eldritch Blast.
You hit Victoria?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. I
When?
hit the one next to the professor and Victoria.
One dashes off to the left a bit, rolling to the side,
thought you went for those
firing a crossbow bolt at you,
I
Wolfgang.
catch it in midair.
We shall see.
Yeah, monk.
Yeah, there's a monk multi-class.
20.
I
22
could
to
do
hit.
that with my Grocers missile snare.
You do catch it
That's fair.
in your body.
You catch it in your hand. It's just sticking
In my hand. Okay, I could have catch it. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Nailed it.
Oh no, they did not move. They stayed right there.
Perfect.
Get ready to be poisoned.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
There it is.
I'm not bad at that.
Get ready to be venomed.
That is very cocked. Con?
Yeah.
22.
22. You take half damage.
No. Take no damage.
No.
I don't want to take any.
Ooh, that was a
That was
number.
a lot of dice rolling down that tower.
Okay, you rolled all ones.
21.
It's not bad.
They all have like what wyvern? Which one's worse, wyvern or purple worm?
They all
worms,
suck.
Yeah. They all do
21.
suck.
Yeah.
21 plus 4.
25,
25. Cut in half.
12.
12. Hold on. 12.
I don't want to. Hold on.
What's 7 times 6?
42.
42. So add the 12 from the 42.
54.
54 points to start off.
So if I get hit a single time, guys,
They're
I'm dead.
assassins. You
Oh,
haven't
sneak
gone yet in
attack.
initiative.
Ooh, they
So
auto
this is an auto crit.
Oh god. So only.
So we're currently at how much?
54?
54.
54. Plus 8.
62.
62. Plus 7.
69.
69.
Nice.
Plus 3.
72.
72.
You can stop adding. No.
4 times 6.
You can stop now.
4
I
times
can
6 is 24.
Yeah, he's knocked
down.
down.
Am I going to go past this maximum
Yes.
threshold?
You'd have to go
No.
into the
You're-
140s.
You're,
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 80 something points of damage on my first hit. Wolfgang is unconscious.
Oh.
That was pretty cool. Like, I'm hyped for you. I love that.
Nesta.
Yeah.
As that happens, as you're like trying to reach out to Victoria and you hear behind you and you turn and Wolfgang's just face down in the ground. And you look back to Victoria who kind of
She felt it.
She is in there.
She'll give True Love's kiss with a swig of health
Professor, you're
potion.
causing me problems.
You rolled a 12 and you don't even get
Question
a
for
go.
you: did anything happen to Victoria when I hit her?
That's fucked
You
in
could
the
roll
butt.
When you
Wait,
hit
no,
her?
Dominic
With
rolled
the
it.
spot.
Did you shoot at Victoria?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were shooting at this one.
I did, and then I one each, right and left.
Yeah, one of them missed though, didn't it?
Yeah, but I still fired the other one the other way.
Who were you aiming for though? For the one that hit? I thought it was.
The first one was to the right, and the second one was to the left, which was Victoria.
Oh, okay.
Th-
I thought
I-
you shot at both of them.
We're already past it, so
Okay.
you don't have to.
Yeah, because that was the one who ended up taking the damage.
Okay.
And Victoria's up there. Sorry, I totally missed that. That's my bad. Damn it, I feel bad now.
Don't worry about it.
That's
God,
our goal
sorry.
all along.
I'm trying to process all this information. I'm gonna roll at you, Professor.
Come at me.
As
We'll see.
she kind of pulls out this short sword and kind of focuses in, steadying her aim.
Gross.
Damn it, misses with 2 5s. Swinging at you.
You said this one looks pretty rough.
Oh
now? Riposte.
Roll the hit.
Nice.
Repost that
Its
bitch.
turn, their turn came around, so it's not a disadvantage anymore. Their dodge is over.
Tactical riposte.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Kill it. Wait, no, not
Non-lethally riposte.
Non-lethal. I'm gonna assume non-lethal for anyone who's already called it.
Everything I
Make
do
sure
is
you
lethal.
make sure you switch things accordingly.
Yeah, we know when you almost torched that guy.
Yeah, extra lethal.
I specifically said non-lethal that time, and Dominic chose to make it not. So be aware, even if you say non-lethal, you can do whatever you want.
If you crit, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right, you did correct.
So good.
Yeah.
The guy just exploded.
21 points damage.
With 21 HP remaining.
Oh!
Hot diggity
And the
dog.
fight's over.
One for one.
I was just
Wolfgang goes
unconscious.
down, she goes down.
block the sword strike with my sword and then just run it up and take the side and just
Oh.
She hits the ground hard, but
I'm
unconscious. And not making death saves. All right. She thought she had a moment. She was like, I'm gonna steady my hand. Whoa, pa!
This is gonna be amazing.
This is gonna be so cool.
Do they have
It's my
porcelain
turn.
on them?
Some of them do, yes. This one.
One man's dead is another man
to-
alive.
Yikes.
Steady aim. I'm gonna shoot at you, Kylus.
What if you didn't?
Too late.
You ever thought about not?
Yeah, ever considered that?
Whoo. That's a 24 to hit.
Dude, I have the lowest AC in the group.
I know.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% he does.
What is that?
Please make me a
16.
Constitution saving throw.
That's dude.
It's not an auto crit. You've already gone.
Yeah. 22.
22, you succeed, so you'll take half damage.
Love that.
Kicking off right off the bat. That is.
I wish I would have been meaner to you this week.
That's 7,
Well, now he started, so now we can.
So next week I have a really
10,
good excuse to be
14.
doing all week.
17.
Might have to.
Just tie his strings together while he's standing on the bridge.
That's a great
17,
idea.
20, 26, 29.
Steal his bucks, kind of.
Oh, wait, no. I should separate this. Sorry. What did I say originally?
26. I don't know.
Sorry, we
I think
we
I
were
heard
plotting
29.
your demise.
29. Currently at 29. Take 29 points of damage. Let's start with that.
Okay.
Because what I'm rolling right now, you're taking half of.
Okay. Wait, from saving or from?
Because what's coming up, you saved against.
Okay.
I need to add it all up
I
and cut it in
gotcha.
half.
Is any of it necrotic?
No. Poison.
Cold?
I know your resistance.
Thunder?
No.
Thunder.
10.
Even some of that thunder poison.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that's the musical
It's the
theater
slow
version.
dirge.
17, 20, 24. Cut in half to 12. 12. Thank you.
6.
7.
Go with your first instinct.
Okay.
Cut in half to 67.
This is why
More than-
DMs shouldn't roll this much dice.
Armor back at this is never gonna work in this game. I'm gonna forget that fucking spell.
Let's see.
It's gone up a few times.
It went off really well when you tried to embarrass Paul. Or Wolfgang, I should say.
Rangoon, I'm
You
gonna
guys
shoot
had
at
a
you.
1v1.
Why?
Because studying my aim. That's a good amount. That's 22 to hit.
Fine.
Okay.
Sneak
Are you
attack.
critting me?
Yes.
So you're gonna kill me.
Unless someone wants
Silvery
to.
barbs. And I'm gonna give it to
So I had
Froggy.
originally rolled a 16. So we'll take the lower.
See how it is? No one's silver barbs for me.
That is only a 15.
Oh, fucking thank you, Nesta.
Completely misses.
Oh, God. I'm gonna hump you in my dreams.
Wow! Wow!
I can't.
Daniel, sounds like someone's a leg fucker to me.
Leg fucker. What's a leg fucker?
It's something
you.
Yeah, you. You're a leg fucker.
Look at the mirror.
Hey.
Once I have Dream, I'm gonna give Rangoon some great dreams.
God. Moving on.
I can take your.
You gave your
No, you're not.
advantage
I'm gonna keep
to Froggy
Nesta,
Boy?
I'm gonna shoot at you.
Okay.
Studying my aim.
This is the worst game I've ever played. I hate it here.
Oh, that's terrible. 15 misses. Deflecting off of your armor.
What the fuck?
Ching.
The assassins end their turn.
Woo! Your boy's still alive!
Bringing up to yeah, I know. I saw you in the back and I was like, nah, they don't really know what you can do.
Oh, you're probably gonna do something different, so it's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna say because of the whole like mannequin shift thing, but if they steady aim, they can't move.
They can't
so,
move.
so they can't do that.
The layer action, as part of what the layer action entails, it shuffles them, obscuring them and hiding them. Whatever. Which,
It's happening now.
shifting, moving around, they do disappear. Except for this one whose body gets kicked and rolled over to the side.
Oh, that's
That's pretty rude.
yeah.
They take 1 point of damage. They failed that save.
No.
You rolled a death save for Wolfie? Is that what you did? just
Yes, I
now?
did.
Okay.
Did I succeed?
Did I succeed?
We'll find out.
Probably. You get +3. So.
And down goes the prodigy son.
Prodigal.
Cottage?
Prodigal. It's called prodigal.
I said what they said.
Wait, what did I say?
Because it sounded like a compliment, and from what I understand, the two of you don't like each other.
Moving forward in initiative.
Here's my lesson on parables.
If you look over here, I have a PowerPoint. Rangoon, you're up.
I am?
Yes. Sorry, I need to start calling out who's on deck. Frogman, you're up on deck.
Oh my god. Okay.
I thought I was gonna be unconscious.
Oh,
Need
I
a
think
bag
we'll
of
So
find
I
them.
just have to kind of pick a target at this point.
If you can find one.
I
They
mean,
are obscure from sight. You don't know where they are currently.
we can't see any of them.
They look like they're blending in amongst. They look almost identical to a lot of these mannequins.
So I could just pick a mannequin and shoot at it. And then you're
It
gonna
would
tell
be-
me whether that.
It would be a roll with a disadvantage.
But what if I steady aim?
Straight roll.
Do I have to pick one that I'm gonna shoot at, or that I'm gonna?
Yeah.
Or
choose
you
choose an
gonna-
area.
Okay.
Would you?
Choose like a cluster.
Grab your little finger.
I'm not gonna move the clusters every.
Just empty
So,
it out.
I'm just throwing this
I
out there
don't think
just
you-
because maybe it'll be an easier way to do it, unless it's just something different. Would this
Mhm.
operate like mirror image?
That'd be a great idea. But no.
Okay. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. I
It is
kind
now.
of wish I had thought of that beforehand.
If I steady aim
Yes.
to take away my disadvantage and just give myself a straight roll,
Mhm.
does that mean I can't sneak attack?
There would be no sneak attack because none of the qualifications have been met yet. You
Because I
need an
don't
ally-
have actual advantage.
You don't have an actual advantage, yes.
So anything I do right now would be at disadvantage,
Unless you steady aim.
and then that would be at straight
Mhm.
roll. Okay, oy, oy,
Oi, oi, oi.
oy. The cluster over there.
Over here?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna use my psychic blade.
Steady aim or just straight roll?
I'm gonna steady aim.
Okay. Straight roll.
24.
Nice. Hits.
Is that all attack rolls or just the next?
Hmm?
Do you get advantage on all your attack rolls or just?
It's
the
her next one.
Your next
Yeah.
one.
Striking. You picked the right target.
Sneaky
Yeah.
bitch too, bitch.
No sneak attack damage, but you
Okay.
do get to roll some damage.
7 points of psychic damage.
Not bad. They don't seem
Which-
to resist it.
Counts as 14 because their brains are already really fucked up.
Not currently, no.
That's cool. You're
Uh,
vulnerable to
Did you add
psychic.
your modifier to it?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 plus 5. It was very sad. Okay, I'm gonna hit her again.
Roll the hit.
Since she hit it once, would it be a straight roll? Now?
It's.
I know where she is now
Yeah, you
because
can
I
see
hit
her. Yeah.
So it's a straight roll.
Yeah, it's a straight roll now.
17.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay, 8 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And then steady aim's bonus action,
It's
right?
a bonus action and it takes away all your movement.
Okay.
So you've done everything. Moving forward to Frognand.
Mine's slower.
Yeah, I mean,
As you currently have Detect Magic up.
yeah, but I imagine all of them are glowing. I mean, is there any way I can try to specifically pinpoint where Victoria is?
There's a large.
From
thunder
where you
generator
are
chest.
currently, no. Since Detect Magic has a
Oh.
limited range.
Interesting. And he can
Um,
see the one I shot, right?
Yes.
Oh, he
you
can see them all,
currently
though, huh?
He needs to move around a bit.
Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
so the one that she shot.
He's
that's-
over here.
There it is. So, yeah, so I think within 30 of that one. Does that one look.
25, 30.
Does that one look like it has a similar enchantment?
That bit of enchantment over the head. Yes.
Okay, I'll come out 15 feet, so I'm next to Nesta.
Hopping over Wolfgang's body.
Okay.
Hopping
As you
onto
step up
it
to
and
that spot,
Mhm.
in this central area, a large amount of evocation magic is emanating.
Mm.
That looks like a thunder engine.
Oh.
Yeah, but in the.
You don't necessarily see where or who it's coming from, but one of those mannequins in there is emitting a lot of powerful magic.
Okay, well, what's my text of dispel magic? One within range. Wait, so I don't have to see it? Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
You can see a magical effect.
But I don't want to disable her thunder engine. There's no other.
Oh, well, so, I mean, that's the main one that you're
Okay.
seeing, but you are seeing, like, that haze of the enchantment of the enchantment as well.
Okay.
It's not nearly as powerful magic as the Thunder Engine, so
Cool.
that was just the first thing you noticed.
So I will select that magical enchantment, and then with my advantage, I will attempt to dispel magic on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
20, dirty 20.
Nice.
More than enough.
Nice.
As you feel that connection,
It's my boy.
and one of the mannequins
I needed that advantage.
moves, bringing Victoria into sharp focus for you.
Uh-huh.
You just got an extra ally.
Yeah.
And I will, and
Will you?
then I'll take the rest of my movement 15 feet back.
Hide behind Wolfgang's body.
I'll take half cover behind his body.
Will it count as you killing it if we take your unconscious and/or dead body and swing the arm
Yeah,
as the killing blow?
let's jump the bridge when we get to it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
No, you taken prisoner. You
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Before I give you a bonus
Frog.
action?
Bonus
Neck,
action.
neck.
It's an action to feed a potion, yeah?
It is an action to feed a potion.
So
yes.
I think what I did was honestly
I-
better than rescuing
Let's just
him.
try
so-
weekend at burning him.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'll end turn there.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's Victoria's turn.
Oh, thank
Yeah!
goodness.
Whoa.
True love's kiss.
Chaboy.
With a potion.
She's last in initiative. I rolled so low. As she kind of and sees you bleeding out, unconscious.
With a bolt in his
5,
head.
10, 15, 20, 25. Sliding down, boom, getting right to your body. She begins to pat you down. Do you have any healing potions on you?
I have a what was a greater healing potion, I think, something like that.
And
Anyway,
regardless, I have someone.
Whichever one she grabs, she feeds it to you.
Yeah.
which is the only one I have. So it's a greater healing potion.
Go ahead and roll some healing. That's her full action.
What is the?
Greater healing is 44 plus 4.
Well, so if it's because it's an
44.
action,
So that's
And
48.
we get the max amount. But if it's an action given by
Yes,
somebody,
if you administer it to yourself as an action,
Okay,
you get the
cool.
full amount.
just,
Yeah.
7
just want the distinction.
Yes, absolutely.
plus 9, 13 plus 17.
17, you heal.
17 hit points.
Your roll was a natural 1.
Oh!
You have
God.
one death saving throw left.
That's funny.
I kept my cool.
So
I
that
was like,
means if you roll
neat.
in that one, that means you automatically fail too.
It's an automatic fail too. Yes.
I will kill you for real.
I will kill you for.
That's been filmed now, so if I die, everyone,
It was me.
I'll admit it. Yeah, as
Real
she
easy
like finishes
investigation.
feeding it to you, she watches you just wake up and
Hey.
kisses you.
Aww.
Deep kiss in
That's
that
a free
moment.
action.
True love.
Is it a free action?
It's
Yeah.
a bonus
Do
action.
Do I get
for her.
any healing for that?
Kissing's a bonus.
Inspiration.
You're a romantic.
Inspiration.
At heart. Look at
Come
you.
on,
At least like a bardic inspiration. A
Look at
decent.
your beautiful face.
You get
He's
it.
gonna give it to
Yeah.
Who said I'm a romantic at heart?
I did.
Fuck you.
You know it's true.
All stories are
baby.
love stories. True.
Yeah, you know it's true.
After she like is just cradling your face in just happiness, it succumbs to some rage.
Oh.
And she begins to look over her shoulder.
And she begins to rage.
He's
And
gonna make Wolfgang's
as she takes
proposal
one
really
level in
awkward.
barbarian.
Mr. Ray?
She's actually a lot higher level right now. She's at 6th level now compared to
Hey.
her original 4.
Right.
Lots happened to her. Moving on. Nesta, you're up.
I'm just gonna brush over that real quick. I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon.
All right. We got
Gonna fucking murder
Crimson
everybody.
Starlight over here.
Yeah,
Where would you like her
she's
to
on our
appear?
side.
Oh god, she's gonna kill everybody in the room.
Sword's so dangerous.
She comes out dripping
Can I
with blood.
get her to not be lethal?
Yeah, that's fine. You're in control of this. Well,
I
Maybe
hunger,
you're in
mother,
control.
I hunger.
He's coming in behind the glass that guy's in.
I'm gonna. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna run up here.
The Audrey 2
5,
of spiritual
10,
weapons.
15, 20, 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and send her through the glass.
All right.
Or I'm gonna try and get her to pop up next to him.
Yes. The sword appears as rippling across the glass are certain magical wards and protections. You're 8th level. You think I'm just gonna allow you to just like teleport into spaces?
Yeah, we're 8th level.
Yeah, and I need to create problems that you have to deal with.
So
It's
casting
right
in
out.
there.
It's right outside of the glass.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't able to make its way through. Yeah.
Swinging at someone.
It's like a bird in no window.
I've seen that happen. It's very sad.
I've seen it happen too. It is very sad.
It's a rough time.
Damn.
Tim.
Damn it.
Sorry.
That's fine. Celery.
That's so cute.
I'll cast Sacred Flame on this group.
Okay.
No?
Interesting. Yes, I'm gonna give myself advantage on the saving throw because you don't know who you're targeting.
True.
So you can still do it, but
actually,
I
no,
will have advantage.
I'm sorry. Can
Also, I think Vicky came from that group.
She did, yeah.
Doesn't mean that she's the only one.
That's
Yeah,
true.
doesn't
Can I
mean she's
change
the
this?
only
Can I
one.
change that to Toll the Dead? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Toll the Dead.
Yeah, I'll still run it with advantage
That's
since
fine.
you don't know really who you're targeting.
Yeah.
It's just representing that chance. Wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Hey, Wise.
That's a 12. Fails.
Is someone revealed?
Indeed. There were 2 present.
Nice.
Wow.
Has that one taken damage?
As you hear
Ding.
a scream. As she racks her head, hearing the toll of bells.
Has that one taken damage?
Damage.
Not currently, no.
Okay.
It's
The only one who has initially taken damage is currently gone
So we're
now.
good?
No, that one has.
Well, now she has,
Oh.
yes.
the 2d8.
6, 9. 9 points of damage.
9 points of necrotic damage. Yeah, as she begins to rack her head, reeling backwards. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Blades out, movement, moving forward to Kylus. You did see the sword not go through that barrier. Magic
Yeah.
rippling across it.
Just debating using spell slots or not. It's always the warlock's game. This group likes to rest though, so we'll probably rest after this encounter.
This group likes to rest.
They haven't rested in 2 days.
If I recall, you're the only one who got a rest recently.
Yeah.
I'm part of this group. I also like to rest.
I'm not excluded from that rest.
It felt accusatory. I'm with it.
As I am this group, we like to run it.
We got our name.
I named it.
No, it's just a damn minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the staff out.
Glad
It'll start glowing, and then I'll slam it into the ground and summon a wall of ice, and I'll rip it all through here.
Ooh.
Rip it.
How far can it go? Can it just like hit those 3 clusters?
Yeah, because I could bring it back.
Okay. What type of saving throw do I need to make?
I want a cool.
So it's 10 feet on either
too.
side of that as well.
Okay.
It's in the card
Take
for us.
damage.
I don't think so.
And that is.
It's targets you choose,
It's anything
or
in
any
that
allies
range.
as well.
Yeah, in that range.
Okay. I
Which I
think
don't
you're
thi- I
fine.
don't think
yeah, I think
anyone's
you're
there.
safe. All right. Con save, you said?
Dex.
Dex.
Or
This one succeeds with a 24. Ooh, even higher, 25.
Everything I have is Dex, so I figured they might save.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Do they
Rolling
take
off
half
to the
or
side.
They'll take half. Yeah.
No, they don't.
Evasion.
They're all gonna use their reactions.
They don't have to. Evasion is a passive
Oh,
effect.
really? Jesus Christ.
They get half if they succeed.
It's
Uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge.
Mm.
Uncanny dodge is the reaction if I take damage.
It's evasion.
Evasion's a passive skill that you just get if you make a dexterity saving throw and succeed. If you would take full damage, or if you would take half damage, you take none.
Yeah,
if
you
you
have
fail the
evasion.
saving throw,
Yeah.
yeah. If you fail the saving throw,
Listening to
then
that,
you
like,
only take half damage.
You get that next level.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah, you get it next level.
Okay.
When we level up to 9.
Because I know I don't have
This
it
one
yet.
says 7th level.
It should be 7th, yeah.
For rogues?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's most like
I also just don't think I've thrown a ton of deck saving throws her way, so she just
Yeah.
hasn't needed to use it.
Okay. Well, anyone.
But the wall is still
yeah,
up.
I do
anyone
have
on
it.
that side of the line.
Sweet.
will
On this
Must
have-
be
side?
monks that get it,
On this
get it
side.
at
That
night.
makes sense.
Okay.
They're either going to have to deal 30 damage to the wall, or scale it, or
Okay.
move well around it.
And there wasn't
Alrighty.
any new ones that appeared?
Not
Is it
currently, no. It was just those two who were kind of in that space.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Moving on, Professor. You're up.
I'm gonna cluster right in front of me, right?
You do.
Yeah, and they're all moving around.
They have since stopped,
It's like the bobbleheads and fucking Lethal
Yeah.
Company.
Yeah.
and now they're just waiting.
Okay. But it looked like
Some of the scary
one.
shit I've
So it looks
seen.
like one that could potentially be in there is still waiting. Isn't
It's possible, yes.
Okay.
It's hard to discern.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
I'm still so. I'd still like
The strike
take
would
it.
be at disadvantage. Yes. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Ooh, oh shit. Okay, so that's a total of 12. I rolled a 2 and I'm using Viper Bite.
Okay. How much damage is it?
I don't know. You made it.
I just don't have it up with me.
Okay.
You made it.
Come on, Simmons.
It's like a
Has it
couple
happened
D4.
I
yet?
take
I'm the one who
two,
haphazardly
it's just 2d4 poison damage. Oh,
Assign
and I'm,
myself to it.
You're poisoned.
and I'm poisoned for 1 minute.
Yes.
Ooh.
Cursed magic items.
Even a saving throw?
Because it's already based off of a roll,
Yeah.
it's only 2 points of poison damage, but you are now poisoned.
The professor pukes.
As you go to swing, you let your guard down for a second, and at the hilt, the snake comes alive and sinking its fangs into your wrist. You had let your guard down for just a moment
Nice
with this
like my
blade.
snakes.
It's not the worst punishment, but it's not a fun one either.
Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I'm already at disadvantage anyway. I swing again.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Double disadvantage.
No.
Double
Elven
disadvantage.
Elven
Elven
disadvantage. Hey, he is an Eladrin.
I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. I'm gonna.
Oh, the nat one's so
it
much
Wait,
worse.
that's more curse damage.
It is more curse damage.
No.
So now I
A nat
take
one's even worse. if you use cursed
4d4
item.
poison damage.
I use my inspiration on
And
that
I'm-
one.
I'll allow it. So you've got the natural 20.
Okay.
We're rolling for the disadvantage one, the lower number.
Cool, because then I would have been vulnerable to the damage that I'm taking, and I would have
Fuck.
been poisoned for an hour.
Fuck! Good save.
That isn't- So we changed that from a nat 1 to a 28.
28. That
was
hits.
worth the inspiration.
That was worth it, yeah. That hits. There was a target
hey.
hiding in there, too.
We're even.
We're even.
We're even.
I look at you.
Yeah, as you...
I see Wolfgang come back to life, and
It inspires you to get good.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. Reminder, separate the poison damage.
I remember my first curse weapon.
Baby's first cursed weapon.
Pick up a curse weapon.
21 points of damage on that one spot.
Yeah.
I'm very
Damage. Nicely done. Finding that moment.
I get a
you
point of inspiration for that.
No. Seeing Wolfgang come back, you're like, okay, we've got this. Swinging back through, you find purchase on something that has blood.
I'm gonna start asking for inspiration.
Something that has blood.
Anything else you would like to do, Professor? I think that's action so far.
Yeah, it's action so far. I don't really have a use for my bonus action at the moment.
Alrighty. Gonna stay where you are?
Yeah.
Alright. Moving on is now the assassin's turns.
I get a turn.
Nope. You're going back down.
I just want to play the game.
He might.
Yeah, see you.
Good night, buddy.
Popping out. I'm gonna swing at you, Kylus.
These guys.
Good. I mean, no.
The only other person that got hit.
Natural 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He can use his own silver barbs if he wants to.
Yeah, make him use his own silver
My
barbs.
only one. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm all out of spell slots.
Hey, you are all out. Holy shit.
Okay, it's not a natural
Thank you,
20,
Vista.
but I rolled an 18 plus, so definitely gonna hit. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
11.
Fails.
Figured.
It's not crit.
Wait, I can give myself advantage
Add 3 to that because I'm conscious and near you.
Why?
No, I'm not.
because I get advantage from silvery barbs.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Sorry. I didn't hear the source yet.
There we go. 18.
18 does succeed, so half damage. Let's do the poison first, since we'll cut it in half.
Jeez Louise, you guys,
That's
can you hear that?
16, 19.
I've been through it already. I've heard it.
I also heard it.
Yes, Lauren. We can hear.
It should be a familiar sound to you. That's what you
26,
roll.
So 13 points
All
of
you get
poison
D6s.
Sometimes.
All like a D6s.
Oh, we're very
damage. That's... Where are my numbers? That's 7 plus... That's 17, 20... That's 22 points of sneak attack piercing damage. For a total of... What was it? It was 13 initially from the poison. And then 20, what did I say? 20? God,
22.
I can't remember my numbers. So that's 35. Please, you're focusing on the wall of ice, I believe, right? It's concentration?
I don't believe so.
I could be wrong. I don't know. I just want to consider all possibilities.
Oh, it is concentration.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a constitution saving throw. No advantage on this.
23.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. You maintain concentration.
Yeah, baby.
Alrighty. Moving on. This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Hi, Nesta.
Well, bro, it's got ice to go through.
Oh, true. Well, I thought it was on this side. I need a
A marker.
or something, because what I thought it was in front of them here, pushing them that way.
So
And how far is it going this way?
it doesn't go all the way. It's
You gotta make an L.
hemispherical. Yeah.
I have to make an L.
It's like
He had the wall make an L.
Oh, okay.
it's like.
We need wall of ice pieces.
Oh yeah.
Now that you've got this going on.
I'll print some up.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's like a hash.
Does it connect?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It's 6th level
Bullshit.
spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big boy spell.
How high is this? How high is it? 10 feet.
Yes, 10 feet.
Okay. These two move and disappear from sight. Now that I know what I'm looking at. This one, however, will. 5, 10, 15, 20. Come up to you. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? That's the one that shot at Kylos. So, no, that's not happening. This one will swing at you, Professor.
Okay.
Since it's
There we
advantage.
go.
It'll steady aim, so it gets advantage. Yeah, very good. Not that much better. Only a 16. Nope. Misses. Skating off that plate mail. Nice. That was actually pretty fast. Moving forward. Wolfgang, you're up. Rangoon's on deck.
Oh shit! I actually get to go.
Yeah. It's happening. It's real.
Shit, guys, it's happening.
Do I have to just have my movement getting up?
Yes.
So I have 20 feet of movement. Because I don't really have 40.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I can't go anywhere. There's a wall of ice blocking me from other targets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the ability to heal myself, I don't think.
How many people can you take the dimension door?
1. And I can't
Yeah, I mean,
teleport through there.
I'm gonna.
Through the glass.
But
It's an assumption. She tried to summon her sword past the glass, and it couldn't go through. So we don't know with teleportation. We don't know with dimension doors. Well, we're not
Dimension
sure.
doors specifically say that it gets by certain things.
I'll take a look.
I'm
This
gonna
is a
move 20
possibility.
feet this direction around, making sure the wall stays on my left
15,
side.
20.
Yeah, and then I guess I'm gonna dodge because I don't have anything I can do, and I don't want to waste a spell on a guiding bolt. And I have no lay on hands. That's all I can do. Actually, So, I can see him. I can see,
It just
what's his
says
face?
to a location I desire.
Alexi?
Daddy ceramics.
Yeah, Alexi.
Yeah.
Daddy Ceramics.
Alexi. Boom.
Um,
Yes, he's up on an area.
how far away
As you're
is,
looking at him, he does have this look of like, uh-oh.
How far away is he?
At this point,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40-ish feet, just because of the diagonal.
Alright. I'm gonna action dash. I'm gonna move closer so that I can be within 30 feet of him.
15, 20, 25. I would say around there. That's as far as you need to go.
And I'm just pointing up at him. You need to face me now! And I'm gonna cast Compel Duel.
Ooh.
Interesting. What type of saving throw?
It's a wisdom save.
DC?
14.
13.
Oh, Daddy's gonna come down and fight.
One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom save. On a fail, he's drawn to me, compelled by my command. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you. It must make a whiz save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
So if it tries to move away from you,
It's got to make a wisdom, I imagine, 14.
is it forced to move towards you on
No.
its turn? So it could stay right where it is.
Yes.
Okay.
What was the first line? It's compelled to fight you, though, right?
It is, so the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand.
Right.
So it is drawn to you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the wording of it makes it seem like that it is just can't move away without a wisdom save.
Yes. Alrighty. Good to know.
Depends how he wants to roleplay it. He lives in TikTok again.
Anything else you would like to do, Wolfgang?
Nope, that is everything I got.
Moving to Ranglin.
Okay, I will steady aim. Does that give me advantage?
Who are you aiming at?
This girl by the professor.
That one. Yes, it does give you advantage.
Suck a dick.
God.
So what gives advantage?
Steady aim.
Oh, okay.
She uses her bonus action and loses all of her movement.
Okay, dirty 20.
What is that whole thing? Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Sneak attack.
You're one of them.
One of us.
Okay.
Sorry. Trying to put the story that TikTok Live's not working.
28 points of psychic damage.
Nice done.
Non-lethal psychic damage.
Their brain
Yes, of
non-lethally
course.
explodes.
I will non-lethally try to damage her psychically again.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
I mean, that's just brain
No
surgery.
advantage on this one, just straight roll.
Move. 10.
10. Misses. Racking with pain, she kind of reels backwards and the second one misses.
Okay.
All right.
And then
I believe that's everything you got.
yeah,
Bonus action,
it
steady
is.
aim,
It
action to
is.
strike, and
Sure
all your
is.
movement's gone. Moving to Frogname.
Yeah, so seeing the spiritual weapon didn't work. Seemingly there was at least a visual shift in him when compelled duel happened, right? Like he
Seems
seems
like it.
there was an effect, whatever it is it affected.
Seems like it.
Can I make some kind of intelligence check or something like that to determine what would happen if I try to affect the space around him? I.e., if I magically twist space around another creature I can see in range.
Vortex warp him out.
Okay, that's a little tricky.
Mm-hmm.
The physical entity that she attempted to summon into the space did not go through.
Mm-hmm.
But an effect of compelling
Mm-hmm.
seemed to have something happen there.
Mm-hmm. So this is something that
It
I'm
could
not...
be that this barrier is presenting physical things from transferring through the space,
Okay.
i.e., a vortex warp probably wouldn't pull him through.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wolfie.
But is it? Nothing's technically going through it. Because he's.
It's not
It is a
arcane-
weird, muddy space.
It's not
I get
arcane
it.
door, It's not like a portal that I'm opening in 2 different spots. It's I'm disappearing you and moving you here.
Okay.
Okay.
So dimension door wouldn't work.
Most likely not.
So
I know it's not a physical movement, but
Yeah.
magic is passing through a space where wards are created to keep certain magics from going through.
Yeah.
So I will, in that case, spend my movement approaching Wolfgang. So
Okay.
30 feet towards Wolfie.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Am I within 60 feet of Papa Ceramics?
Yes, more than enough.
Cool. So I will spend my action to Mind Sliver and try to weaken his mind
Okay.
against the compelled Zool.
Intelligence save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
That'll
Fails.
fail. So that'll be only 3 points of psychic damage, but minus that D4 from whatever his next saving throw is. More importantly.
Does compelled duel continue if they take damage from an outside source that isn't you?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
It actually, if I like attack or cast a spell on something else, then it would end.
That's what ends it.
Or
okay.
if I move out of the 30 feet of range, that would end. But it has
Okay.
no
It
nothing.
does say if a creature friendly to you damages the target or casts a harmful spell on it.
I did miss that line.
Would I have known that from our traveling together?
And I've never used
He's
it.
Or-
never used compelled duel.
So, oops.
It comes,
Is it
that's
a
fine.
straight end or is it a saving throw?
No, it is.
It ends, yeah.
Other
I
question.
will note, as he kind of like racks his head, a huge bloody nose,
Oh, he's
like
got fucking commoner HP.
100%.
Mm.
He looks rough
So,
after 3 points of damage.
on another note, was he perchance concentrating on some kind of wall or...
As
I don't
you're
think he's
as
a
you're
magic
closer
man.
to this space, you see essentially a control panel that he has.
Okay.
This
he seems to
motherfucker
be-
is a level 0.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Okay. That's my turn.
All right.
He's just a
that's my
guy.
turn. Mm,
Man, with your car.
yeah, that's my turn.
Victoria runs over here. Kailis, can you lower portions of this wall?
Can lower all of it.
How willing are you to? To get up to him, we have to go into that corner. There is an entrance. On your turn. We'll come to it. It doesn't burn anything, but
Yeah.
we have to wait until your turn. She's going to hold her action to dash.
I'm guessing she hasn't seen me.
She might just not have taken time to register anything just yet. All right.
yeah.
Top of the round, Nesta.
I
you're
know
up.
it's easy to forget. That's why I wanted
Yeah.
to
That's
remind
a
you.
good call. 'cause
Kailis, you're on deck.
I did forget.
She's running by and just
I will cast Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay. Fails.
I fucked up your plan.
Yeah, terrible.
Noise. Okay.
It was a plan I
That's going to
had
be-
in for moments. I was like, can I do anything? I was like, oh, let's
Compelled.
try this.
Would have been so cool.
7 points necrotic damage.
7 points. You did D12s on that one?
No.
Because they've taken damage.
Oh,
It becomes a D12 if they're not at max HP.
2 of them.
better.
Yeah, 2D12 as well.
Oh.
yes.
20.
20 points of damage. Holy shit. Nicely done.
Rolled 2 10s.
That one's looking pretty rough.
Nice.
Non-lethal
She has a
necrotic?
name.
She does.
I don't know what it is, but she has a name.
Neither do I.
And I'm going to send Spiritual Weapon. How far can I move him again?
20 feet.
Thank you.
There's that idea.
There is a wall of ice preventing anything from moving through that space.
Thank you. Can I reach these guys? Or
You can't. So your
what
only
does she want to
your
do?
only real targets to
Mhm.
strike are there and there.
I see.
Everyone else is either like behind that ice wall and have essentially hidden.
That's all right. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Moving forward, Kailis, Professor, you're on deck.
Hold on a second.
Man, I rolled so low on Mind Sliver right now. Probably
Which
should
one of them
take
tried to
it
move
off.
through it? Take damage. Which one of them tried to move through it? They would have taken damage.
Yeah. They're not gonna risk it.
Yeah, I'll be walking forward, and then I'll hit the staff into the ground and drop the wall
How far do you want to go?
up next to Frogman.
10, 15?
Yeah.
Dice have moved. I don't know whose these are.
Those are mine.
Who's these are?
Are those the Christmas
Okay.
ones?
They are.
Okay. Anywhere else you would like to move?
After I end that,
That's a good point.
I'll look at the brain Frognan just melted, and I'll cast Academic Anguish on him.
Yeah. Okay. Intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
Minus a d4, right?
Minus a d4?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
I'll roll. Oh, okay.
As that ice wall comes down, you see in the corner there is a doorway that is currently open.
4.
Fails. Go ahead and roll damage.
We can't kill him. We got like
Non-lethal, 19 points of psychic damage.
Kylus, spotlight's on you. At least in this moment.
Yeah. Still alive.
He is, yeah. But you are... He's technically the big bad in this scenario.
Okay.
These are innocent bystanders.
Yeah, his eyes will go black as he's looking up at him, and then gravish words will come out as he forces information of the dead into his mind.
I'm sorry, that's fucking rad. Yeah, you guys hear a lot of the whispers that you've been hearing throughout this time here emanating directly out of Kylus's mouth.
so cool.
And you just watch as he falls on the ground. There's still some danger present. Some things that will need to be resolved. But for the moment, your quarry is in sight and is not going anywhere anytime soon. A bit of a cliffhanger, especially for 2 weeks.
Sorry.
But I think that's where we're going to call tonight's episode. It's getting late.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for hanging in there with us. We appreciate it so much. Yeah, this was. Yeah, there was a lot of different ways this could have gone, depending on which couple different paths that you could have chosen. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us.
Right.
Please.
Thank you to everyone who subbed tonight.
Yeah.
You guys are real
Absolutely.
heroes.
I think there
Amazing.
was
Aside
some,
from us.
it looks like there were some
My
bits thrown
phone
out.
died
Oh, thank
as
you.
well.
I'm still
I don't
kind
really
of
get
figuring
what bits are, but
Yeah, we're still learning what Twitch
Bits
is.
are
that.
money, essentially.
Okay.
Excellent.
They subbed so Dom could Dom.
I hate you.
Oh, I don't like any of this anymore.
And
Like
on that,
let's
Thank
stop.
you, everyone.
thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you here, same time, same place. Thank you so much.
And Shenanigans.
And
Goodbye.
Shenanigans.